at Billy Dean's house.
Sorry, the burgers were flipped with a New York Rangers flipper, so I put the logo into each one of your burgers. So I hope you enjoyed that.
Guess what?
Does Sam realize we cannot hear Sam at all? Or I can't.
Oh, we can.
You can hear the rest of us?
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
I can hear you guys.
I forgot to unmute myself.
Oh, so the Let's Go Devils Friday did not happen. So it's good. Let's go Rangers Friday.
What? No. Mute him, please. Mute Billy Dean.
Wow.
All right. Billy Dean's muted.
A lot of hippos on stage.
The Utah first ever hockey club is up.
Yeah. Especially because everything's starting over for that
I have
team.
Billy Dean muted.
Funny part is I'm the only person that knows prospects on this thing, so you guys just...
Yeah, the rest of us are useless.
Yeah, I'm pretty useless, too, about this. I have no idea.
So what do you think about Celine Dion?
I mean, primetime draft pick.
Yeah, and personally, she's gone through a lot. She's overcome quite a bit. And
What about Leah Hextall
Ugh.
getting touchy-feely with the draft picks?
Yeah, but not Caden Lidstrom. I don't know why.
Well,
I'm not going to start
yeah,
rumors.
that's
I'm not going to start rumors.
dangerous. This could be dangerous.
We all know why.
Leah Hextall.
Well, I mean, do we want to go over...
She like sheets extra white. We'll put it that way.
Oh, gosh.
Do we want to go over what's transpired so far in terms of draft picks?
Let's do it. Cause,
One shocking pick
Utah's
so
on the
far.
clock. We got some time. Let's
Yeah.
do it.
All right, so obviously number one, everyone knew Macklin Celebrini was going to be 1-1. It's been, since he's been born, he's pretty much been that pick. He goes to, obviously, a team in San Jose that needs desperately the talent. Him and Will Smith are going to be one hell of a pairing down the middle for, 10, 15 years, which is going to be pretty good for them. Bad for the rest of the league. But, Steve, you didn't like that, obviously. Yeah. Steve didn't like the comparisons to Sidney Crosby, which is absolutely not even – he's not that kind of player. He's not that dynamic offensive force, but just overall that player. But Jonathan Taves has been a good comparison for him for a while, and I kind of see that happening too. He's very good defensively, which is from a young kid, you don't see that very much. So
He's a big kid, too. I didn't realize he was as big as he
6'1",
was.
yeah.
200 pounds already?
Yeah. And that's what you want to see from your first overall, right?
17, right? 17, 18.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I was
he just turned 18.
I was just out of curiosity because we were talking about. I don't want to go on a tangent. We were talking about Jeremy. There's a lot of heft in that San Jose organization.
Yeah.
Management. I was talking about Jeremy Roenick going to the Hall of Fame, and we decided to look up the World Cup hockey team, and not a single player.
The 96 team.
The 96 team. I'm sorry, 96 World Cup of hockey U.S. team. Not a single one of those players on that roster was over 200 pounds. None, including
That's wild.
both Hatcher brothers.
Yeah. I mean, both Hatchers.
Yeah, they're both 6'5", like 195. I didn't realize they were that lanky.
But, so Beer Brand, we were talking about this. Obviously, the Hall of Fame calls, and we're getting off tangents. That's what's going to happen this episode, by the way.
Got some downtime.
You're gonna hear a lot of this.
Yeah.
Jeremy Roenick gets in the Hall of Fame, which Steve,
Love
you have the
Roenick.
stat.
Do I have to read this?
Yeah,
Okay.
let Steve pull the stat. But
Let me read this stat.
so
All right, let's hear it,
Hall of
Steve.
Fame right now: Datsuk, obviously Jeremy Roenick.
Yep.
You have David Poile on the Builders. You had Shea Weber, first ballot Hall of Famer, and a couple of lady hockey players, and I'm not going to butcher names, but they are obviously two U.S. girls that have well deserved the Hall of Fame for a little while. But Steve, pull up the stat on one Jeremy Roenick,
Yeah.
2024 Famer.
So this little tidbit: Jeremy Roenick has never won the Cup.
Nope.
Never won an NHL World.
Nope.
Has never been a first or second team All-Star.
Nope.
And finished tied for 6th in the league in scoring in his best season. Alex Mogilny won everything there is to win on a team: Stanley Cup, Olympic gold, World's gold, World Junior gold. Won a Rocket Richard, a Lady Bing, was the NHL's first European captain, and was a 2-time league All-Star, and is still not in the Hall of Fame.
Which is a shame.
Also one of the
What is?
Yeah, but it's been like this for a while.
Pavel
Well, I
Datsyuk
know.
just
That's
just
true.
got
Yeah,
in.
it's true. It's true. Well, hold on. Utah's up. This will be interesting to see their jersey.
Utah Hockey Club.
Yeah,
continue this
such a
tomorrow.
dumb name.
it's the dumbest looking jersey. It's so plain looking.
Yes.
Where's Mitt Romney?
Who is the guy in the?
The giant forehead.
Yeah.
My man's got like a 10 head. If he's gonna salute, he'd salute like this.
Oh, it's Ryan
Yes,
Smith.
sir.
That's the Utah co-owner.
Okay.
And they're booing him.
Yeah,
Well,
boo,
he's going to be the
good.
new rivals.
They are in Vegas. They boo everybody. They booed Celine Dion. She's like a national treasure there.
Vegas doesn't know what they're doing.
The lady has a
Sort
big
of.
forehead, too. Jesus.
Imagine their kids.
Big
are
forehead
probably
crew.
Just giant, those giant skull babies. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, they took Ty
that's
Ginla.
Tish.
Oh, it is Tish? Okay.
Yeah.
They took a Ginla. Wow.
Not to the
So,
Devils.
oh, poor Calgary is going to be so unhappy. Oh, thank God that he's on the Devils. Can you imagine this
He
kid on the
was
Devils?
he was there for a couple of mock drafts I was
Oh,
looking at.
yes. Yes. Go ahead. Sorry, my daughter in the other room.
Beckett Seneke. Yeah, that was the kid that they've talked about him rising up the draft boards. To number 3 to the Ducks. I got to say, I'd like to see Scott Niedermayer on the Ducks stage.
Yeah.
We were I think.
No,
we
I
were
wanted to
talking
talk about that
this.
too. Sorry.
I think we were talking about this on Hot Pod, where we were talking about the Let's Go Devils about how it's probably better he doesn't go to Calgary.
Yeah.
Probably.
His dad
Ginla?
shot.
Oh,
Ginla?
yeah.
Make his own
100%.
way. Like, it would have been
Yeah.
cool, but to make his own way right now. Oh, yeah, this looks like
Calgary absolutely wanted him at 9.
Wow.
he
that's
wasn't
a-
falling by that.
I hope
That-
that's just
that
their
jersey.
like placeholder
It's
jersey,
yeah.
and that's not the
There's
actual.
not even a stripe on there.
No,
Just black.
yeah, that's just. It looks like something that our roller hockey jerseys are better.
They are.
And
Our
these-
roller
and
hockey,
those-
our new ones are going to be
Yeah.
even better.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw those. Those
Yeah,
look
Bill
very
Beer
nice.
Baron
Yeah, they're
saw
going to be
them.
sick.
Forget about
Beer
it.
Baron's getting a top and bottom.
I'm getting New Jersey ready
Good.
over here. Forget about it.
Forget that.
Forget about it.
Go ahead, Beer Baron. So, Scott Niedermayer, Ducks.
Scott Niedermayer, the Ducks have just taken him over, right? He's now Ducks property. I guess we give up on that. He
Real
does
shame.
do a few things for the Devils, like he shows up for events and like big events,
I always
jersey
forget he was a
retirements,
Ducks
things
guy.
like that. Oh yeah, that's right.
So it doesn't mean
Um,
that he's going to end in Utah.
Well,
Yeah,
no.
true.
We'll see.
Good luck if he signs a second contract.
Are you guys surprised there hasn't been any trades yet thus far? With
No.
all the-
I'm
the-
so what I'm
always-
surprised of is all of the teams that have moved up in the draft days ago.
Yes.
Like what you don't even know who's been drafted yet besides
So-
the first overall pick. You know who's going to be taken. Like what are you moving up for?
So, who just moved up to 11 again? It was San Jose.
Yeah.
They really like Cole Eiserman specifically because
He's-
hold on.
And what if he's taken?
Well, he's ranked 8th on this board right now, so maybe they moved up just to take him a little early. But the thought is he's going to play next year at BU, and Macklin Celebrini could also be at BU next year.
right.
And why not take his teammate, who's obviously he's a winger, could help him later on down the road. But yeah, it is crazy when you think about how teams will trade up without knowing what's on the board and give up assets when the guy you theoretically could want could be gone.
Well,
So I guess
Yeah.
you're hoping that there's a sling of 2 or 3 players that are there.
Like usually it's on draft day. You move up
Yeah.
in the draft
Yeah.
on draft day when you see what guys are being taken.
yeah.
And who was it? Chicago. Chicago moved up like 2
Yeah.
weeks ago or something like
Yeah.
Calgary moved up to pick Trevor Kidd. That worked out real well.
that. Well,
No.
yeah.
For
I like
us.
Trevor Kidd though.
I did too. Trevor Kidd was a great goalie, but there was a better goalie left on the board that the Devils picked.
That's also true.
Yeah.
He
Um.
won us more Stanley
Trevor
Cups than
Kidd did
Billy's
did own some of the nicest pads.
He did, and his
In the
helmets.
league.
His
Yeah.
helmets.
His helmet was always sick.
So Macklin Celebrini goes 1, like we were talking about. Artem Levshinov goes 2, the big defenseman from Michigan State.
Huge.
He's a very good talent. That's what a lot of people wanted Demidov there, especially the Chicago fans. But this kid's going to be a very good offensive defenseman, and like you said, he's big, 6'2", 6'3", 210, and a righty, which you want the offensive right-handed defenseman. Ducks with a little bit of a sneaker with Beckett Seneke, but he's been rising up the draft boards lately. Another kid from Oshawa who, it's hard to find a weakness. The kid's a menace.
Best reaction in draft
Yeah.
history.
Oh,
I
he had
think.
no idea.
Oh, yeah.
I've
but
never seen amazing.
Pure shock.
Yep.
but yeah, and
Look
that's
at that
cool.
hat. Wait, hold on. Real timeout. Look at this hat.
Yeah.
Are we serious? Are we serious right now? This is like NHL '94, like where
Yeah.
you
know what, though?
license the actual logos.
I'll
It'd be
tell
like
you what,
Utah.
though. In about 15 years, people are going to be paying a lot of money for those hats on eBay.
maybe
Yeah.
It looks like
Maybe
crap
that.
now. It looks like crap now, but in 15 years, people are gonna be like, "Oh man, I wish we got one."
I don't know about that.
Oh,
This is
draft-
pretty
these
awful.
drafts
And
hats,
it's
draft
Utah.
hats are trash.
The Stanley Cup hats were trash.
Well,
Oh yeah.
Well,
we all know who.
Fanatics is not off to a good start.
Fanatics.
Um,
Hey, I wanna. I don't.
And if
wanna
they
spend-
designed the Utah, they're like, hey, did you see what Vegas did? And they're like, yeah, it was really good. Hey, did you see what Seattle did? Oh yeah, it was really good. Wait until you get a load of this one, and it's just that.
Well,
Utah.
And they're like, good
So-
job, Frank.
hey, you know what? I'm not buying a $450 jersey. I'll tell you that.
yeah, no.
Oh hell no.
Quickly on Beckett Seneke, they're kind of said he's a Mark Stone clone, which is pretty good. But him, along with Leo Carlson, Cutter Gauthier, Mason McTavish, Troy Terry, Trevor Zegers, Mitnikov, Owen Zellweger, Jackson Lacombe, Anaheim's coming soon.
Pretty good for not having a number 1 overall pick.
Yeah,
So, wait.
really good.
So does that mean that they're going to get the LTIR
Yeah,
train
they
ready
should.
for if he's going to be a Mark Stone clone?
really
he's going to
should.
be on LTIR until
Oh,
like
yeah.
game 1 of the playoffs every year.
Gotta
Yeah.
wait till he's over 30, though.
Well, I'm sure they'll find a way to do it sooner.
Caden Lindstrom goes to Columbus. You just had 5. Montreal taking Demdov, and then 6 was Taj, whatever,
Tej.
McGinley.
Tej.
Tej, thank you. To Utah. Ottawa's picks in. They're speaking Canadian. French. I know,
Hey,
it's a joke.
mumbo jumbo. This would have been a cool event to go to, though. I mean,
It was
Who did they
it was
pick?
fun when it was at the Prudential Center.
This sphere is pretty cool.
yeah.
I
Oh,
gotta say.
I was blackout drunk for that one.
Yeah, well, and there
I
was-
don't-
Carter,
Huh.
Yakum Chuck.
There,
He's Canadian?
Yeah.
Oh, Carter. I should have guessed.
So I got some comparisons. I also talked with Mr. Drew Way about this too. But so Taves, Macklin Celebrini, Levshinov had an Alex Pietrangelo type. Caden Lindstrom is Getzlaff, which was, he's a big boy.
Yeah.
Offensive passing force. A couple other guys that we didn't really chat about, but
What about Carter here?
so I haven't seen him on the list of the guys
That's
that I
a cool
put up.
jersey. Whatever that
Um,
team that was.
oh, the Hitmen jerseys are pretty cool.
So Carter
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Yakum
That's a
Chuck,
rad- yeah.
Almost looks like Casey
13th
Jones.
on the big
Little bit,
board.
yeah.
Right-handed defenseman, 6'3", 201. The rare 30-goal, 70-point benchmark for a defenseman.
Oh wow.
That's a shot from the point. Holy hell.
Good move. Oh my God,
Yeah, he's got
This
hands.
kid's good.
He's got
Wow.
good hands.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that one.
that
That
was
one.
dirty.
That looked
That
like
was-
the.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Wow.
Around the world.
I'll tell you what, that's miserable as a goal. You think?
All right, this kid's got hands. I'll tell you what.
He's got
They don't
hands.
call him hands because he's German.
He really reminds me of that defenseman that the Devils drafted and then traded to San Jose Sharks.
Oh yeah, Muhammad Dulin.
Yeah, Muka Mahamadulin. Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Who everybody laughed at them when they made that draft pick, but then like.
Well, we
as
laughed at
it's-
him because we couldn't pronounce his name.
yeah, we didn't know. What
Well,
to
yeah,
say.
that too.
And remember, Nick Villano was like, "Really?" And he's like, "Who?"
yeah, Nick was pretty.
Yeah, that was funny. He's actually turned out a pretty good prospect.
Yeah.
He's gonna be. I think he's gonna be pretty solid.
Yeah,
I
solid.
think he's gonna
Yeah,
be
3-4. Yeah.
But that's the one thing the Devils have built up quite a stash of young players.
Cachet.
So we can trade. We're gonna have to get rid of players to get players, and it's just it sucks because you're gonna see players do very well that we trade away. But
Yeah.
if we want to get good players, if you want to get quality players, you got to let quality players go as well.
Yeah.
They're not all gonna.
Yep.
They're not all gonna be fleeces like Tampa does to the Rangers.
It's only happened
I
once.
will. I will say this though. Going back to previous to this draft, everybody was talking about the Devils possibly trading the number 10 overall pick.
Still could happen.
Since Fitzgerald has been here, he had an opportunity where he had 3 first-round picks and he didn't trade a single
Yeah.
one. So he's not really shown to trade out of the first round. So I guess it'd be more of a surprise if he did do it than it would be.
He's
if
traded
he
one
didn't
of
do
those
it.
players, though, right? Just Muhammad Dulin?
Yeah, Muhammad Dulin.
Was he Ty Smith?
No.
I
Ty Smith was second round,
No,
right?
Ty
Was he
Smith
second round?
was
Shiro, I think.
Ty Smith was first round, but that was Shiro.
Yeah.
Ty Smith might never play an NHL game again.
Yeah.
There's a real chance.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I remember a lot of Devils fans telling me he's going to be better than Fox. That's interesting.
I remember a certain Rangers prospect guru saying that he's.
The Ty Smith Memorial.
Yeah.
Drew Way.
I think he was more obsessed
it's
with
'cause
Ty
he
Smith
liked-
than any Devil
Yeah,
fan.
he liked the prospect so much. Yeah. Oh, Sarah, Minnie.
You don't know. You really are a dad now. You just like throw out random names so you get the right one.
Yeah, too bad this isn't on video. We got the dog creeping in. Sam's lounging on my
Is
I
it
can
not on
imagine.
seat
video?
over there. What?
Is it not
Sam's
on
probably
video?
legs are wide open. It's on video.
Man,
Yeah,
Minnie's
you're on
here.
camera.
Oh, we're on camera? I thought you said we weren't
we're
on camera.
No, we are
Yeah,
on
you're
camera.
on
We just can't
camera.
see.
Oh.
Yeah.
Put your balls
That's
away.
why-
Yeah,
and-
good thing you
I'm
weren't.
Yeah,
surprised
good thing
you're
I
wearing
didn't,
the short shorts today for the
I
podcast.
am wearing actually, yeah. I like this, yeah.
Showing off them gams, I see.
Yeah.
Uh,
You gotta,
No, they're not coming down.
no, these aren't coming down. I should have worn the long shorts.
yeah.
Oh, is that
Um,
Canada's?
Uh,
Wow, it's Braden Point, really? Okay.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
Braden Point.
That's the 6 for the World Cup, or the
Yeah.
Four Nations
Seattle's
Cup.
on the clock.
So
a
U.S.
good
quickly. Let's talk about this one. Austin Matthews.
Mm-hmm.
You had Matthew Tkachuk, Jack Eichel, Quinn Hughes, Charlie McAvoy, and Adam Fox.
Which, by the
No
way, the
goaltender?
Jack Eichel,
No, not yet.
they haven't done the goaltenders yet, but the
Okay.
Jack Eichel, like, I don't know, he's still good. He's still Jack Eichel, but he's not what he was pre-injury. Like
Yeah, but
pre
he's
getting,
still their
you know,
second line
He's still
center.
great.
Yeah, I'd still put him on the U.S. roster.
He's their second line center.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I'd name him to the first 6, but he's going to be there regardless, so I guess it doesn't matter.
U.S. centers are really good when you go through and you look at what's available for there. I'm so excited for this
Goaltending.
Four Nations tournament. Minnie, you drew on my legs.
Wow. Yeah, men.
Seattle. Ronnie Francis.
Franchise.
Let's see.
Seattle on the clock. Pick 8.
No
Oh.
real.
Oh, yeah,
Matty
Bernier.
Bernier.
Talk about someone
He
disappointing.
would have been great in Jersey because he would have been like he looks
everyone
like
would
he
have been
owns,
great in Jersey.
He looks like he owns the pizzeria.
Yeah.
That's mainly why.
Yeah.
There, here we go.
He
Have you 2 slice?
is there an earthquake up top? My
I think-
daughter?
I think there's a dance party upstairs.
Jesus.
This is your house. You should know what's
I
going
know.
on.
What the hell?
Do we have cameras up there? Ah, kid doesn't have to go.
Berkeley Catton.
That was the kid that was a lot of people thought we were going to go to the Devils, Berkeley Canton.
Berkeley Catton,
he-
center. 5'10", another
he's a
short
big
king.
Jack Hughes fan.
He's a big Jack Hughes fan, yeah.
Yeah.
WHL's 4th leading scorer this season, 54 goals, 120 points in 72 games,
You know what's
including
wild?
playoffs.
5'10", 175.
Yeah.
Seems like a tiny guy. That World Cup of Hockey roster. I'm obsessed with this World Cup of Hockey roster now from '96. That is the exact size of Brett Hull. Did we know that?
No.
Yeah, 5'10",
Now we learn.
175.
5'10".
5'10",
What did he weigh,
175.
though? He was
175.
175?
Brett Hull?
Probably-
Brett Hull
Brett
was
Hull.
only that big?
Mm-hmm.
Dude, in my
Wow.
growing up, I always thought Brett Hull was like 6'4".
Yeah, me
They
too.
always seem so
40.
much bigger, I guess, when
Yeah.
you're a kid. I don't know.
Well, that was big, I guess, for that time. Now everything is just supersized.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Now he just pounds beers.
Yeah.
Now
Good
it
for
just
him, though.
rifles
Things,
him.
whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
That-
Gloria.
Yeah, Gloria.
Hey, he's earned it. He's earned that right to just pound beers.
Well, so what do you guys need, or what are his needs, organizational needs?
A goalie. we need.
Well,
to still figure
there's no
that
one.
out
There's no
long-term.
goalie in the first round.
I know there's no goalie in the first round, but
A
I mean,
winger.
Oh, and
goalie
it's
would be
really a shame that you're not going to get UC Soros, who you were just talking about.
I know that would have been great.
Earlier in the week.
I know,
Oh,
would've
we
been
might
great.
trade for UC Soros
Well,
after
let's
we
hope.
just got.
Askarov is
Yeah, you could get him.
potentially on the trade.
He is
Hey,
potentially
deal
in the trade
number
block.
10 for Askarov right now.
No.
I would in a heartbeat.
I would
In a
too.
You
Yeah.
would in a heartbeat.
In
Yeah,
an
first round
absolute
pick for him. Yeah.
Well, we'll see what
You know who I
happens.
want Beer Baron, I want to trade our number 1 pick for Rucker McGroarty.
Oh yeah,
I like him a
that could.
lot.
Yeah, same.
That was one of the rumors that the Devils were potentially number 10 was with him being available.
Yeah. Well, I wouldn't know if I'd use the 10 on him, but
Oh, someone's not happy. Someone wants vegan pizza.
Oh, I do.
I know you do.
I've taken a break,
Yeah.
so nobody gets
Beer Baron,
into
we had-
ASMR trance.
Beer Baron, we had fantastic vegan buffalo chicken pizza.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
From
What?
Sussex County.
I was I was
Sussex
gonna
County,
ask
of all places.
I was
Yeah,
gonna ask
Sussex
Steve
County.
to reenact the pizza debacle. From
Oh my god.
No,
That'd be-
this
I
pizza
haven't
showed
drank
up.
haven't drank enough yet.
This pizza
That'd be
actually
the
showed
after hours.
Yeah. Let's go Devils after dark.
Hey, so had any rumor on the schedule drop yet? Because I'm really
July 2nd.
Oh
July
yeah,
2nd?
yeah, July 2nd. It's at
Nice.
noon.
Nice.
So we will be making our plans.
It's a
Yes.
wild week.
It's gonna be a wild week. Yeah.
Cup won Monday. Awards yesterday. Draft today. Free agency Monday.
yep.
Schedule Tuesday, and then nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
For a
then
while.
boatload of nada.
I mean, hopefully some stuff.
Well, I mean, you're gonna have guys who probably haven't signed yet. Free agent, probably
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
free agents too. We'll see.
No, and that's. I mean, no, they're. Well, I don't know. There's been a lot. At least to me, that seems like there's been a lot more trades.
That's what I want.
Leading up.
Sasha
to,
Boisvert.
There have been a lot more trades leading up to the end of the Stanley Cup Finals that I don't remember ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
Being like
there
this.
was always that whole, don't make trades during the Cup final to take away attention from the Cup final, and it got to a point where, the Panthers went up 3-0, and it just at that point. I mean, to be honest, I gave my opinion on our the Hockey on Tap podcast, but after Florida was up 3-0, I had minimal interest in the rest of this final.
Yeah.
And then I saw Edmonton won 8-1, and then it was just like I think after that it seemed like that was a joke game, and the series was over, and then teams were just tired of it, and they're like, you know what, screw it, let's just make our trades.
Yeah.
And obviously, as far as ratings and everything go, it took nothing away from
No,
ratings
it didn't.
or anything.
It just
so.
it gave. Well, you know what? It was actually probably pretty good this year with the 2-3 days in between. That it gave something to talk about instead of rehashing
Yeah.
the same game
Yeah.
from 2 days
Yeah,
ago.
because it was just like dead space.
Yeah.
For,
Yeah, it
for a
was
while.
2 days of dead space and 2 days of dead space, so it was probably actually pretty welcome.
Yeah.
Oh, she almost touched him.
Not that I really
She-
care that Florida doesn't get their.
Not that I really care that she's touching every
No,
prospect
yeah.
here, and
No, I say that
some of them are 17, but
that Florida
you know.
doesn't get their shine for a little longer, but it is kind of crazy that they only get a couple days essentially to have their fun and their eye in the sun, and then all of a sudden
I don't want to rain on anyone's parade, but that morning with Matthew Tkachuk on
In
the
the beach.
balcony and
when the water.
maybe 35 people
Yes, oh, it's
standing outside the
Yeah.
balcony that he was celebrating with
that-
was
the
a
elbow
little
room.
sad.
Oh, it's Florida.
Yeah, they're walking in the street with the cup,
Yeah,
and
no
people are
one.
driving by.
Yep,
And
nothing.
nobody's honking, nobody's
Nothing.
stopping,
Yeah,
nothing.
yeah, that's lovely. Sunrise, Florida.
Uh,
I don't know that. I honestly don't. I don't know that when Tampa won the cup, and Schwimm's not here to defend himself. When Tampa won the cup, I don't think there was much more of a.
I think it was a little
reaction
more
than-
just because I think Tampa's had a little more run of excellence here. Because Florida's kind of come out of nowhere the last 2 years.
Yeah. Besides that run with Van Beesbrook in '96,
6.
Yeah, and then they went to doldrums.
they were pretty much like the.
Yeah.
No offense to any redheaded stepchildren, but the redheaded stepchild of the Florida, the state of Florida.
Yeah,
Hey, that might be the trick this coming season.
redheaded stepchild.
Down to Florida.
To the redheaded.
Yeah, well, pretty much.
This guy looks confused. Is he okay?
Calgary, Zane Perek, a defenseman.
All right.
Well, Devils fans should be pretty
We
excited.
are-
They have the number 4 overall ranked player from many of the draft pundits, Zeev Buum, who's I think his father. What was it? He does have a brother that's in the Red Wings. I'm pretty sure it was his father playing.
Oh, he just won the Memorial Cup too.
Buum.
Is he
Saginaw.
indigenous?
That's a good question.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, he just won the. They just won the
good
Memorial
head
Cup.
of hair.
Let's look that up.
Heck of a model.
Hey,
of
So
American.
You know what-
between
you know what-
Steve Bume and Sam Dickinson,
Yeah, Dickinson's the other kid. Left-handed. I mean, do you guys need left-handed D?
most
We
of our
could
D is
probably
right.
use left-handed D because we have a lot of right.
Two good ones.
Lot
You also
of-
Cole Eiserman
That's
if you
rare.
want a winger.
A lot
You
of
know-
teams don't have are looking for right-handed
You-
defensemen.
You
Those
wanna-
are trade targets.
You
could-
want to know what would have been great?
We have a lot of righties too. Rangers.
What would have been great is if the Devils brought Sam Wu in to announce the draft pick and watch the Girl Scouts in
They
Vegas
yeah.
just
Boo
absolutely
the crap out of them.
Just
lose
yell-
their minds.
Jake the
Jake
Snake
the
just go out
Snake!
there and, yeah,
Jake
with
the
the tenth
Snake!
overall pick, the New Jersey Devils pick.
Jake
the Snake. Is there a Jake in this
God.
draft?
Yeah,
You've
there's.
been snake bitten.
Yeah, is there a Jake?
Just
Let's
watching
see.
the Girl Scouts throw cookies at Sam. I wish they would have thrown cookies at you.
That would have been awesome.
That would've
And then
been
he eats
It would
it.
have been great, and I would have
Marshawn Lynch.
ate it.
We know you would have eaten.
Is there a Jake?
Hey, where'd Jake
let's
go?
See here. How far down do you think you have to go to find a Jake?
Maybe there's no Jake.
There might be no Jake.
A lot of Trevors.
A lot of Trevors. Tanner,
Cole.
a couple Dominics, a
Tanner,
Dean.
yeah.
We have a
But-
Dean.
but there's no greater Tanner from a draft
Then Glass.
than
Oh,
Tanner Glass.
there's some good.
Tanner.
Now, why do they have to go to commercial when the
Yeah,
Devils
right?
are picking?
Uh-huh.
We always get shafted.
You're gonna miss the draft pick.
Yeah, probably.
You're just gonna show a
Then
highlight.
we're going to come back from commercial.
Didn't that happen? I'm
Whoa,
pretty sure
wait,
that
the
happened
Devils
one year.
selected somebody, and we moved on.
Yeah.
Zeev Buum, by the way, the kid from Denver, the defenseman, they compare him to Adam Fox.
That's fine, dude. I like Adam
Future
Fox.
Tampa Bay Lightning, Adam Fox.
Yeah, yeah.
He's got to be captain first.
The best goalie North American, Carter George from Owen Sound.
Another
He is
Carter. Huh?
compared to Braden Holtby.
It's not a bad comparable.
A Carter is compared to a Braden.
There's
What
other
a
kid.
time to be alive.
Yep.
There's this kid from Finland hasn't
Hey,
been
well.
taken yet. Consta Hellenius, Braden Point comparable.
Who's Sam Dickinson? Give me a little bit about him, because there's people on Twitter that are freaking about this guy being available.
Them taking him.
Need more cowbell?
Yeah,
Or is that
so
Bruce?
so right, 6'2", 6'2", 200 pounds, London. Top four defenseman, high end skating, and this is obviously just reading from different analysts, but last year stepped right onto deep Knights blue line at 16, which is rare, and played bigger minutes by the year's end. Key situations in playoffs. He's the power play quarterback on the top power play unit. Hit nearly 20 goals, and obviously won the Memorial Cup. Good player. I don't really have a comparable on him, but offense could play a little bit of everything. And then, but
Sam.
yeah, Cole Eiserman there too, the winger.
Sam, text Villano. See what he says. I'm surprised he's not here right now. Via satellite.
He's on vacation right now.
All right.
Yeah, he's
Devils.
probably tuned in. He's probably got his ear to the
Is he at the
grindstone.
Sphere?
This is the last big gathering for a draft, which is kind of sad.
Yeah,
I like doing this, and it was fun. to
I'd
go
rather
to.
have the war rooms. I
don't
liked
know.
what they did
you ever go
during.
to a draft?
Yeah, I've been to a draft. Yeah,
I think it's fun. It's
That's
like,
It's a lot of
Party.
fun. I made it to the floor. And
you can still do
it was
what
a great story.
what the NFL does, where they have those big things and everyone comes and hangs out, but then have the teams actually be in their war rooms as opposed to being. I feel like
you get more table to table. Like
no, but I feel like deals don't go down as much here as they would if you were in your war room. You had because I think you're exposed here. You can't really talk. I think
People-
you'd actually see
lot
more
of
trades
lot of
happen.
chatter when somebody's at somebody else's table.
they made
Go.
the
Oh.
decision.
we're not moving it. I
Nah.
just.
Oh, it's Fatso.
No
Oh,
one's
you be quiet.
no
I-
one's
Oh,
no one's trading in this.
I do
First
remember.
round.
I do remember though when we had that 9th overall and Bettman goes up to the thing. We're all booing him. He was like, "You might want to hear this."
You
We're
might
like,
want to hear.
Oh, what was that?
And who was it?
It was when we
And they
got Schneider.
traded.
Oh.
Yeah, traded for Corey Schneider.
Who's the guy that just buttoned his shirt?
Blitzer.
Yeah,
Oh, that's Blitzer.
yeah, we're in
Mhm.
jeans. He can get the hell out of here.
What a
Apparently,
jerk.
he's an alumni from my school district.
Marty's
that I teach
suit
at.
looks like he just got it from his dad.
He probably did.
Yeah.
Take your son. Take your son.
3-time Stanley Cup champion.
You know what you can say in the same sentence? Hall of Fame.
Hold on.
Oh, I already know who they
Sorry.
pick. It's
Salayev.
Ah, there you go.
Oh, he's 6'7".
Defenseman, huh?
Yeah,
great. This kid's
6'7",
gonna be in the KHL
211.
for 6 more years.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys got someone that maybe can beat up Matt Rempe now. Congrats.
Hey, when have the Rangers signed him to a 18-year, $75 million
Yeah.
extension yet?
18 years, 75. Just complete cap circumvention.
Yep, pretty much.
I mean, 18 years at 75. That's looking at like $3 million per. I'll take that.
So
Solid
most
stretch.
points
211.
Great.
in a
That's a good
season
start.
by U18 in the KHL. KHL contract runs through
Through
24-25. Of course it does.
And they'll extend him.
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but look what just happened with what's his name from Philly. He
Mitchell.
got out of it a lot earlier than everyone thought.
Is it official? He's
yeah,
gonna be here
he's,
this year.
he's already back.
yeah, I think he's here.
6'7". Jeez.
Wow.
He's a big
He's gotta
boy.
fill out. All right,
We've been like, we really do stockpile defensemen, don't we?
we do. We
I mean, you just dealt ball.
Is
so
he
now you need
right-handed
some
or
big
left-handed?
lefty.
Ball wasn't a draft pick of theirs, though.
No.
No, we got ball through the trade.
I think Marino's expendable now.
Well, no, you're not going to see this kid for a while.
Yeah,
No, he's still expendable.
I mean, you got him. If you
Not-
see
not
him,
happy.
if you see him within 3 years, I'd be surprised.
Sammy is absolutely beside himself. That
You know
Marino-
what?
Is this guy more? I guess he's
Anytime
more
I get a
defense than
jersey-
offense.
Anytime you get a jersey, what's
Yeah,
that?
'cause I like how they're not even showing his
Yeah.
offensive highlights. It's all defense.
Well, he had 11
That's
points
fine, we
in
need
I don't know how many
defense.
games. Yeah, I mean, if he fills out, you could have a big boy back
massive
there. Maybe
defenseman.
I'm
Char
gonna
type.
yeah, well, I was
Boom.
gonna say maybe like a
I'll take it.
Sergachev type, but he probably doesn't have the offense.
He's the
that
next
Sergachev
A
does.
train. Remember A train? Anton Volchenko.
Oh yeah,
Volchenko.
that guy get hit though, and then but it was at his own
Volchenko
expense.
Lay people out.
Yeah.
Notable 11th overall picks. Full of Forsberg.
Jeff Carter.
Unbelievable.
Hey, Jerome's there.
Angers. Philip Forsberg. What an
So-
awful trade for Washington.
Well,
right.
I think it was worse
I'll
as
head home
Pittsburgh.
now.
What'd you say?
I'm heading home. I'll see you.
Sir, sounds good.
Bye, Sam.
Pretty
You know
much.
what? You know what, Sam? Let's go to the 29th pick. Then you can cut it.
I don't want to stay until 29. We'll talk a little bit some hockey news because some things have happened that we didn't get to touch on the pod or even the pod or even Devils, but and I don't think we're gonna do show Monday coming up. Just we're doing this show, but we talked about USA roster. They also announced Canada, Finland, Sweden. So some good players been selected the Four Nations tournament. You had Flyers buying out Kim Atkinson. Also, what's his name from Buffalo? Right, was bought out
Skinner?
too.
I don't. Was it?
Was
I
he
didn't see
officially?
he was officially bought out. I just thought that it kept seeing that they were going to buy him out.
Yep. The Devils do
Which-
not trade for
when is
Jussi
that,
Saros, so he goes and signs an 8-year deal with the Preds.
When is that? When does that buyout window close?
I thought it was a week after the Stanley Cup. It's open for a week after the Stanley Cup is awarded.
Was Atkinson officially bought out, or is he just going
Yeah.
to be bought out?
It says on ESPN.
You'd
but,
think they'd be bought out before free agency. You would think
Well, we got 2 more days.
before July 1.
Capitals traded for Andrew Mangiapane for a second-round pick. Good deal for them.
Yeah, good. I don't think it really moves the needle.
Well,
with
not for them
Washington
because
much.
they're the Capitals and they stink, but it's a good hockey trade.
And let's
Yeah.
not forget that they're
He needs to be signed, or he's under contract.
He is signed a couple more years.
6'7".
Alexander Texier went to the St. Louis Blues from Columbus, signed a 2-year deal, right? Did you say 2 years?
Extension, yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
or whatever.
We talked about the trade.
Oh, here's who San Jose traded up to select.
San Jose is back on
I
the
would,
clock.
if it's not Cole Eiserman, I'd be surprised. Very surprised.
Well, they're booing the hell out of them.
Oh, Eiserman wasn't he higher up at one point, but fell a little
Yeah,
bit?
they're talking about him in the top 5. Cole Eiserman. Dakota Johnson signed a 4-year deal, re-signed with Vancouver. Tyler Myers re-signed a 3-year deal.
Yeah,
They wanted to keep. Well, apparently they wanted to keep because they're getting rid of not Tanev but Zadorov because they're not going to be able to re-sign him. They wanted some guy with size. So
Okay.
good
Tyler
job.
Myers is like,
Horrible.
the size of Zadorov without anything else that Zadorov brings. Although he can hockey. Zadorov has a hard time hockeying.
Yeah, he can't hockey.
That's like
That's a
I
microphone.
got
You can
this.
get closer to it. Look, he's like afraid of the microphone there.
He doesn't know what to do with his hands.
Let me.
No, he looks like he's gonna jump back and be like, "Pa, pa," and like do like some
Sam
kinda,
Dickinson.
There you
All right, not
There you
Kowalski. All right. Ryan Suter was bought out. That's who I was thinking of too.
Ryan
Before.
Suter.
Yeah. You talked
Yeah.
about that earlier.
Dylan DeMello resigns 4-year deal. Jake Wallman was traded to.
Still no Jacob Trouba trade.
No Trouba trade. Oh, I'm still waiting. Casey Middlestat resigns 3 years with Colorado. So some stuff has happened since we were on Monday,
Not anything, no
Nothing
high
groundbreaking.
caliber.
but I feel
Well,
like
I
Monday's
mean-
going to be pretty exciting.
I don't know. I feel like there's something high caliber brewing with the fact that Stammer's gonna make his way into
Stamkos apparently,
onto the
gonna
free
make
agent
it.
market on Monday.
Yeah.
Supposedly, I mean, there's
Supposedly.
obviously still time, but
There is, but from everything that was said and everything that people are talking about,
I don't know where Schwim, he whatever he follows as far as Tampa goes, he's like the Tampa insider, I guess. Wherever he heard that Tampa apparently offered Stamkos an 8-year,
That's crazy.
$24 million contract, which first of all, 8 years takes him until he's 42, and $24 million means he's making $3 million a year.
So why am I not making $3 million playing for Toothless and
Well,
Bone Storm?
I mean,
GM.
You suck.
I didn't want to say anything. You're just not worth it.
Oh, I'm gonna hold out. You need a goalie for two
That's true.
teams.
It's true.
Oh, maybe my status for this Tuesday is a maybe.
Maybe I'll get Schwim to get his right-handed catching glove to come out of retirement.
This was the Canada 6 that were announced. Crosby, McKinnon, McDavid, Marchand, McCarr, Braden Point.
Braden Point is
Oh. Hey, do you
kinda
think
surprising.
Do you think
Braden
Oilers?
Point's like the guy
Surprising?
that
no,
showed
he's
up.
absolutely on the roster, 100% on the roster. I'm just surprised he's in
Not in that
the
top
original
six.
6.
Maybe he's a second liner.
No, I know he's definitely should be there. 100% should be there. It surprised me that
Meh.
these are our foundational 6 pieces, and it's Braden Point.
Yeah.
It's kind of surprising.
You had Barkov, Saros, Esa Lindell, Mira Heiskanen, Sebastian Aho, and Mikko Rantanen for Finland.
Mm-hmm.
And then Sweden, you had, I just saw it, Gustav Forsling, which coming off the Cup run, and just how he played the entire season was awesome. Victor Hedman, Eric Carlson, Philip Forsberg, William Nylander, and Mika Zibanejad, who I was surprised about. But
Yeah, over Elias Pettersson, which is
Patterson or
wow.
a bunch of guys, yeah.
This is a more offensive defenseman.
A lot of defensemen being taken.
Reading a lot of the stuff on on Twitter. So you have fan reaction, which
could be
is
detrimental to your
same
health,
as
you know
the. Yeah, I know. You have fan reaction, which is very similar to the Muhammad Gulin pick, because there's a lot of like they
Who?
picked him over him, blah 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 blah.
Yes.
But then you look at then I start looking at all the people that actually know what the hell they're talking about, and there's like this kid has massive upside, very smooth skater, very big time potential to become like a top pairing defenseman. So I feel like there's the people that know what they're talking about and the people that don't know what they're talking about. We're kind of in the middle. I feel like Billy Dean carries more of the weight of the knows what he's talking about, where I definitely am not the knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
So we balance out. We're like an A and a C, so we get like a B average.
Yeah, pretty much.
More like a B and a few D's.
Leah Hextall's looking for a few
I'm working
Ds.
on it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, no one knows any of these prospects. Macklin Celebrini could become the next, Ryan Nugent-Hopkins, right? A guy that you think is going to be awesome, and
Could be
he doesn't know
Yakupov.
nothing, right?
Or
But yeah,
Any of these guys could also become the next
maybe
Hugh Jessman.
maybe you guys.
Defensemen are just so hard to gauge.
Yeah.
They are.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Like I said,
how they're going to develop,
you
and
probably got 3 years
yeah.
before this kid. You even see this kid.
yeah, which
Well,
with a
but
lot of
then
defensemen,
again,
it should be at
be that
least
way.
3 years until you see them.
Yeah, unlike the Devils this past season where we had to bring everyone up because we had no one.
Yeah, you can't force feed some of these positional players into
this one.
the league just because. The goalies obviously is
because they're a first
worse.
round pick.
One of the guys
Yeah.
on Let's Go Devils tweets, "Does this guy have any balls? Does he hit?" Oh man.
Well, and that's so going along with stuff like that because and I said it all season. It's harder to hide a developing defenseman on a roster, whereas you can hide a developing forward in the bottom six. A developing defenseman makes a mistake, and holy hell, it's a problem.
Yeah,
And
and
we saw that.
not for nothing. Going back to this Cup final, and through the Cup, Florida, looked dominant, but they were solved by skill and speed
Yes.
in Edmonton. So, Florida does not. I know that everybody needs to model their team after who just won
You
the
don't.
Cup, and I don't think you need to.
No.
Florida is deep, but their flaws were exploited by a very skilled and a very fast
It was yin and yang.
Edmonton Oilers
It was
team.
yin and
Yeah.
yang. It was
Yeah.
completely
So-
different, opposite teams that made a 7-game
Can I
series.
ask you a question? Do you think that if Edmonton won one of the first 3 games, Edmonton wins the series? Because I
think
said
it's
even
a strong possibility. Yeah.
Well,
during
listen,
that
it was
game, even
1
during Game
point.
7, even during Game 7, when Bobrovsky's laying on his back and crawling around in the ice, like Dominik Hasek. At one point, I'm like, if Edmonton ties this game right now, and it was like 10 minutes ago, whatever it was, I'm like, if they tie this game, they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Oh, was
that-
Was
they
that
just
the play
got
where-
gassed.
Yeah.
Was
game,
that the play that they turned around? If you're talking Game 7, was that the play that they turned around and brought right back down and countered for a goal?
yeah.
Yeah, that was a good defensive play.
Yeah.
Again, defense.
But
That
also,
was,
I mean, you
that
saw
was, what's his name? The Kulikov.
Yeah.
Defense.
Edmonton, you can make the argument that if Edmonton plays the line of Ekholm, Bouchard, Hyman, Draisaitl, McDavid for, 40 of the 60 minutes, they probably win that series too. Because that was complete domination by that line when they were on for almost the entire 10 minutes of that third period. The last 10 minutes of that third
And
period.
they
Literally,
were
they-
shot. They were
Oh,
shot.
by the shot, yeah. By the time they
By
pulled,
the end,
by
they
the time
were
they pulled the
gassed.
goalie, there was
done.
nothing
They were
left.
done.
Yeah.
No.
Listen,
Yeah.
Draisaitl had probably his worst series of the playoffs, and if he has 1 point, that separates them from winning that, or winning a game. They were
Yeah.
the better team in Game 2 when
Well,
they
you
lost.
for that,
Yeah.
you give Florida credit,
Yeah.
because Florida,
Played
they're
great.
still a great team, and they are as good as a team. I'm just saying, everybody wants big hitters and fighters and everything like that because you saw the Rangers and the Florida Panthers, making it that way, and they had big hitters and big fighters. But
Yeah.
then you see a team like Edmonton, who's the antithesis of that, and they brought Florida to the brink. So I don't think you necessarily need to go out panic mode, model your team
No.
with just big
Think
bruising guys who can't really play but can hit.
Mhm.
And granted, Florida, the model is good, but those types of play, you're not going to find a Matthew Tkachuk out there. They
No.
do
No.
not exist. Brady Tkachuk is probably second, and
He's
I
not,
know
he's
I
not
know
the same
that
player.
he's not the same player.
Yeah.
He's
different.
not as skilled. He's an impact player, but he's I'd top him out probably second line even.
Yeah,
I'm not big
But
on Brady,
also,
to be honest.
but also even in the
Ah.
cup,
What is this? Ooh,
Looks like a
paper.
trade.
we could have a trade.
Hey.
But when you
Yeah,
look at
but
the teams
trade-
that have won the last
or
few
somebody's
cups,
like Gary, you double parked and are just
Yeah.
letting him.
your car's getting towed.
Yeah.
When you do look at the last couple teams that play, it
Car
is
has
true
been
that
turned into a cube?
you do need a very
15 minutes to
very
leave your cube.
dominant defensive center.
Mhm.
You need someone like Sasha Barkov, someone like
You
Patrice
need. It's not even
Bergeron.
that. You need
Oh,
defense.
Barkov.
Oh yeah,
You need to
but
be able
like
to
me
defend.
Mark Stone, he's a very good defensive winger.
A Selke
Yeah.
candidate.
Yeah.
You need a
You need a
Selke,
Selke
basically
candidate.
a Selke
Yeah.
candidate.
He's really he doesn't allow
Trade
anything
alert.
on the LTIR.
Trade alert.
And McDavid,
Nerd
for
alert.
all the
Nerd.
like we
Hold
we
on, hold on. Let's see what this is. Let's see.
trade alert.
Oh,
It's gonna be for
Minnesota.
another. Like a who cares?
So 12-13 flop. Like what?
Ooh, yay.
That means
that's- Okay,
that's anticlimactic.
that's so boring. But these are the trades I expect. Like the ones that when they're moving up, this is when I expect it to happen. But yeah, sorry, that's kind of boring.
But you moved one spot.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah.
really think they're like, oh, Philadelphia's got our boy? They're
Well,
gonna
no,
get
I
our
don't think
boy.
it's
We
Philly.
can't
It's
do
probably
that."
Philly had other calls on someone else jumping, so they're like, well, listen, we want the kid instead, William or whoever they're going to choose.
Bill Guerin. Bill
Yeah.
Guerin looks like he ate Bill Guerin. I would not tell him that in the first place. He would destroy me.
Oh goodness.
We were talking about so obviously defensive forwards, centers, Selke candidates help you win the cup, but you look at the teams that have won the last few, and you have got teams that have goaltenders and teams that don't have goaltenders. So
we talked about the East versus the West.
it is number one goaltenders, and this is why Rangers fans that say don't sign Shesterkin to $10 million a year are stupid.
Ranger fans are actually saying that.
Yeah,
yeah.
they don't want to.
They're
They're
probably
like
the same ones that all went out and bought.
they're
Remke
like
jerseys in every
Stuart
freaking color.
Stuart Skinner almost won the cup, and he doesn't get paid anything. Same thing with you had Kemper and
Almost winning the
Obviously-
cup
Holtby and all these guys.
isn't winning the cup.
Yeah, but
Obviously, none of those Ranger fans saw what Shesterkin did to keep you in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Listen, you need a goal.
only
There's
reason-
three
And the end
things.
of the season.
There's
That
three
last
things that help you
quarter-
win.
The last
Yeah.
quarter
Yeah.
of the season, he's
No.
completely half.
That was Rempe. That was all
Oh,
Rempe.
I'm sorry. Yes,
There's-
I apologize.
There's three things that help you win hockey
the
games.
outdoor
It's
game.
goaltending, special teams,
And
and 5-on-5
Matt Rempe.
hockey.
And Matt Rempe.
Yeah, and Matt Rempe. You need two of those three in order to win a Stanley Cup, and
Yeah.
the Rangers have one locked down. Goaltenders locked down.
Yeah.
So then you have to work on either 5-on-5 or special teams. Special teams failed us, and that's why we lost. But
Yeah.
when you solve two of those things, I mean, look at the Devils. You guys would go bend over backwards to get someone like Shesterkin or
Yeah.
Soros.
There's 20 teams in the league that would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
There's only 5 or 6 stud goaltenders.
Workhorses, yes,
Yeah.
that
And
you
he's
can
one
put
of
out there for.
And I wouldn't even say
60
that
60 games a
Bobrovsky, who
season.
just won the cup, is that guy yet.
He's
No.
not.
Or not yet,
No.
but
Not
is that
anymore.
guy.
He's 36.
Yeah,
he's
he's
on
a,
the downward
he's, a,
slide
he's,
of
a,
his
he's, a,
career.
he's a split time guy.
Yeah, he's a 50-50 at best during the regular season.
Yeah. So when you have those guys, lock them up.
Bill Guerin doesn't know where he's going.
Bill Guerin's high.
Oh my gosh, this almost
He had
this,
too much.
this,
He had too much Bill Guerin before.
this resembles the debate last night. Holy crap!
A little bit, yeah.
Bill Guerin's like he's got the ADDs kicking in. That would be me on stage.
Yeah,
Like
you and me both, Beer Baron. You and me both. We'd be like, whoa,
Like, wow, this
Look at
feels
that.
pretty cool.
Hey, wow.
Oh, look at the lights.
whoa.
They're like, what's
There
the
he
selection?
goes.
You're like, I don't know, some goddamn kid from.
Ah, they got Bume.
Hey, Beer Baron. It would
Another
it,
D-man.
It would be great if you were to walk up on stage to call the draft pick for whatever, and your highlight reel is your rant from Arizona on the sphere, just all over the sphere.
Oh my god.
I would.
that's-
I think I
You
would
like
probably.
Sam has that recorded, doesn't he?
I think I would give anything. I would give anything for somebody.
rewatch?
No, for just a team to go up there and say who they drafted, and then the camera's just panning, and up comes a shirtless beer baron on stage, just accepting the jersey. Let me tell you something about the Devils.
And
You
now,
like hockey? Good.
Good.
And now to make the Devils' first 10th overall pick, here is
This
Beer Baron.
animal.
He rips his shirt off as he's going
Absolutely
up.
animal.
Frickin' he's been drinking for hours prior.
Oh wow, I didn't hear that. Thank you, Tommy.
What?
What?
Apparently, we missed the interview of Leah Hextall with Sam Dickinson, who just drafted by the San Jose Sharks.
Yeah, what'd you say?
Her question was, Sam Dickinson, you just got drafted by the San Jose Sharks. How do you feel about the chance to play with Celebrini?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Leah Hextall with the hard-hitting
What was his?
questions.
I wonder what his response was.
I would have loved to hear the response.
Yeah.
Who was? I think it was Emily Kaplan was
American
saying
Boy.
something about Celebrini gets to go into San Jose and play with veterans like Barclay Goodrow and Ty Dellandrea, who they like just got.
Never mind Logan
Yeah.
Couture.
No, Logan Couture, he's not there, and he doesn't exist. Actually, I don't even know who the hell else is there. Vlasic is still there, I guess.
And Mario Ferraro. Well, I actually want the Rangers again, but UMass. Proud of
Well,
UMass.
it's better than the question he asked. Who's the poor kid who's the second overall
Oh.
pick, the Belarusian?
Yeah. His dad's
What
dead.
is that? Yeah, it's like your dad's dead. How do you feel about that?
Like is that legitimately
I
how
totally
she
forgot
asked it?
about that.
No, I'm obviously
but
paraphrasing, but it was
Paraphrasing.
They were.
it was bad.
It was
mean,
like,
it-
so
it
your
wouldn't-
your brother's here, your mom's here, and your
Where's your
dad's
dad?
not here.
Why did your
Oh,
dad come? Is he a
God.
bum? No, he's
I just,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
passed.
But we got some deadbeat dad who's not here.
Yeah.
But I heard you're the life of the party. But how's your dad doing?
How's your dead dad? They call you the
Oh,
party
man.
Ivan. What is the hell is his first name? Party Ivan or whatever the hell they called him.
Yeah, yeah.
Ivan Drago.
I don't know about this ESPN. I don't think they're ever gonna fix their cast.
No.
No.
The
Because
entire Ray Ferraro and Sean McDonough are the worst.
The best thing ESPN did was have Subban and Mess together. That's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It actually turned
That's
out pretty
good.
decent.
I thought Messier struggled to speak most of the time and get
Yeah.
words out.
But he was really good when Subban wound
Yo,
him up.
CTE.
As soon as Subban started to wind him
Yeah,
up,
I actually did. Subban, I thought Subban was pretty good. He's got a lot of personality, a lot of energy.
yeah,
I enjoyed him, but that just cast Steve Levy's fine also, but
yeah.
McDonough and Ray Ferraro should never
And
see a
Butcher
Stanley
Cross
Cup
is great.
or even
I
a
love Butcher Cross.
playoff broadcast ever again.
Yeah, they were
McDonough's
pretty
terrible.
bad.
His excitement is like
His goal calls
and
are
he
just
scored.
yeah,
He
it's
scored a
like
goal.
he's
like, that was a
he's not
pivotal
even
goal.
he's like not even paying attention to the game, and he's like, and a goal,
Yeah.
guys, someone scored.
Yeah.
I think
Hey.
to this day that
Unless the Rangers are playing, then he gets really pumped. By the way,
because Lafreniere scored one of the goals he scored. I think it was against I don't know if it was Florida. It might have been Florida.
Yeah.
It was one of his nasty backhand goals.
That backhand goal
yeah,
was-
so nasty.
And it was
and
like
his reaction was like,
he just saw a puppy
like he's
get pet.
Not even that. Like he's like, oh, there's a squirrel outside on the branch there. It's got an acorn.
I mean,
By the
it's
way,
just awful.
Ted just chimed in. He thought the Beer Baron's rant was epic.
Oh yeah.
Ted,
Dude,
Ted, it was even better in person.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Whoever
Sam, you still have that on video, right?
whoever was on the couch there with Zeev looked like he was ready to play.
You need
He's
to send it
drafted
to
also.
us so we can just enjoy it.
I've never seen it.
Because you lived
What's
it.
funny about
That's why
that
you
too
don't
is
need
like,
to see it.
Yeah.
I don't need to see it. And you want to talk about like pure raw emotion? That was pure raw emotion. That wasn't staged. That wasn't like, hey, let's practice this and then go out and do it. That was just like my reaction to watching my team lose to a team that they shouldn't have lost to in a place that would have been awesome to see them win.
Yeah, which
And
we'll never
just
see a
being
game again.
Which we'll never see
Drunk
again,
and
isn't it?
frustrated.
Hey, you know what? It
Yeah.
all started with you shouting in the middle. What was it, the second or third that everyone heard on
Shoot
TV?
the goddamn puck! Yeah, as loud as I could.
That's what happens when you're hanging out with Group 5.
Yep.
Group 5. What a great trip! I can when the
I came out
schedule
with that
drops.
one.
By the way, when the schedule drops, we're gonna start getting ready to book
Yeah,
the new
group-
trip.
Group 5 is getting a little aggravated over here. However, you know what I found out? On American, Group 5 is good.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
On American Airlines, Group 5 is good.
I mean,
I need some more pizza.
Jose, I
so
wanna
he
get a
had the
beer.
most points by
You want a
an
beer?
under 18 player in the
Want me to grab
KHL
one?
history.
Whatever you want.
For
All
everybody?
good. Yeah, sure.
I'll take a beer too.
Sure.
I'll finish this.
Sure. If you want to get a big bottle, we can split it.
You can do that too.
Behind the scenes, little beer action, beer run.
Beer Baron, we're all
Beer
having
run.
we're all having some sours from Mudhen.
Oh, nice. I actually had the World Weights from Zigmeister.
Ooh,
I've been drinking that.
very nice. Oh, the Flyers, I hate them.
Damn beer. This pick's taking forever.
I know. Maybe they're gonna trade it too.
Well, it's because they traded, and then we have to look at them, their
Well,
dumb
yeah,
faces.
the clock went all the way down to 0. Then they traded it. Then they put another 3 on it. So this should really be like the 14th pick.
I met Danny Briere in person. It's just a long story, but I hung out with all the Flyers one night.
I wish you would have.
And
He
you
looks
wanna
like a
talk about
ventriloquist doll.
And for my next act, I'm gonna make this person disappear. Ah.
Is that the Let's Get Ready to Rumble? Yeah, Michael Buffer.
Wow.
What is he from? Philadelphia or something?
No, he's a. Well, I don't know why he's there, but yeah, he's a Vegas guy.
Did they just use the NFL selection?
It sounded like that, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
definitely
Uh-oh.
We're very quiet. It's Michael Buffer.
I know.
He will show respect for Michael Buffer.
I'll say it in a minute.
No, he's from Philly.
Oh, he is from Philly, I guess.
So
Do you
him.
think he ever gets tired of saying that?
Yes.
It's his
I
trademark
guarantee
now.
he
He has to
does.
live that the rest of his life.
I guarantee he
Uh,
does.
He gets paid for it every time he says
What's
it.
the other guy's name? It's Let's Get Ready to Rumble and It's Time.
It's time. They're brothers.
Yeah, they're brothers, but
Are
they were brothers. They didn't know that.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
actually
Weird.
adopted and separated at birth, and then they both turned into these, iconic catchphrases.
I didn't do it. There you go.
Okay,
that's gotta be pretty cool.
You have the best announcement out of
Yes.
anybody
Yeah.
in the whole draft.
Yeah, you have to be happy about that.
Yeah.
Is he happy he's
I
going
would-
to the Flyers?
Well, maybe.
No, probably not. He's,
If your
he's
name is
probably-
Cutter Gauthier, you definitely aren't happy to go to the Flyers.
Well, at least he knows there's an out. If
yeah,
you see,
now he does, yeah.
Which I kind
Bitch
of like
one,
that Gautier did that because
I don't like that.
I
I'm
do.
not a fan of that one.
I like it.
I know it's Flyers,
like
and I don't like them.
But it's not even
But-
about the Flyers. It's like if you're a good player and you know the team that you're going to is crap,
But
and
the problem
it's gonna set
with
your
that,
career back.
yeah,
So you know
no,
what,
he'll
like-
play even more.
But it could set your
No, what
career
I don't
back.
like is him not talking, his agent not talking to the team. Like, talk to the team, tell them you don't want to be there, let them work on it, but don't make an announcement. So then all of a sudden the team's handcuffed into not doing it. Then I'd say, like, screw you, I'm not going to trade you. Like, just deal
Yeah.
with it now.
Just because some,
I-
of these kids are really good, they have no choice of where they go.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you want to have them just go free agents? The Devils will never get anyone.
Neither will the Rangers.
New York highs. No. But seriously, if you make
But no,
all
it's-
these guys free agents to sign with whoever they want, there's like a set cap. Some of these guys will sign for the minimum because they want to go to a better team, or because they want to go
well,
to Toronto, or they
sure.
want to go to Montreal.
Well,
I don't know. I
so
just-
my thing is, I agree with Billy Dean about this. About like, I don't like kids dictating where they can go, and by pulling this crap, like I don't want to play. Like, you got to make your dues. Like, you have to. There's plenty of guys in the league that have played on teams they didn't want to play in Buffalo or in Winnipeg when they suck. Like, there's plenty of guys that are in situations where they're like, man, if I could go to Vegas, that'd be great. Or if I could go to, wherever, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Or even if, the Panthers right now, that'd be great. But, like, I don't like that he did it because I don't want to set a precedent. Just like when Jimmy Vesey, Will Butcher,
Yeah.
and a lot of
Adam
these
Fox
guys
did it.
and Adam Fox, these guys that were like, they're in a contract and they're basically like, no, I'm going to back out because I'm not going to come back. I'm just going to stay in school. We're going to do whatever. And they like weaseled their way out of a contract and got into a situation where either the team was forced to trade him or they were, I forget, like Butcher, it was like, I don't know if we traded for him or, and the same thing with
forget what
VZ.
we-
Like we didn't, they became like UFAs because they just basically like timed out their contract or something like that.
Yeah.
But it gives them if they get drafted by a team they don't want to go to, it gives them a little bit of power to get out of going to that team. I mean, if you don't want to go there, if you don't like the organization, but you're forced to play there, potentially some of your best years. Ooh, yeah.
They're on the side of the door. They're on the door.
I don't know. I'm in the dissenting opinion on this apparently.
Yeah, I think that. Listen, you don't want to play for a team, fine, but A, talk to them about it, and B, don't go to making it known
We
so that
also- we
because
also
then
don't
you
know
do
if they-
handcuff the team.
Yeah, but we also don't know if they tried to get out of it and the Flyers just said, "Yeah." you're
Flyers.
coming
I
here.
mean, nothing came from his side, but the Flyers came out and basically said that he didn't want to talk to him when he went to the Worlds. That he didn't even
No, and I
speak to him
remember
at all.
they went there and he wouldn't even talk to them. But
like. That's not, to me. That's not a professional way to go about it.
well, they did it for some reason.
Yeah.
There's some reason that they had to go that route. So.
Yeah.
Sam Wu from the corner.
Yeah.
Boom! Nails it with the dirtbag comment.
Yeah, Sam. Way to go.
Maybe these short shorts are getting shorter.
Yeah, they are.
Keep.
Look at that. Billy Dean showing us all. Showing everyone.
Showing the Billy of the Dean.
Oh, that was primetime video right in the middle.
Boom. Yep.
I'm
stand
right.
it
I
up.
didn't realize. Yeah, I'm right in the middle of the
You're right in the middle.
action right
You're
here.
right in the middle.
Do I exist on this
You
video?
do.
Yeah.
You do.
Oh
You're-
yeah, you've been on there all the time.
You're
Oh,
flanking
man.
Billy Dean. to
And
the
you've
one
been
side.
lounging, so you're basically in line.
Yeah.
Spread eagle.
Beer Baron, we miss you over here. Hopefully your daughter's doing pretty good.
Oh, thank you, buddy. Yeah, she's doing all right.
We're gonna have a big tarps off pool party.
Yeah. Tarps off pool
Big
party.
time.
We'll get Scotty to come out.
We might have to go live for the tarps.
I'm not
off
inviting
pool
that
party,
Vinny
Sam.
Parise. His tweets are out
He's
of
a
control.
wild card. He's a wild card.
I had a good time hanging out with Vinny when he was out east here. It was good. It was fun.
I miss Vegas. We should go back.
We're gonna have to go
We
back.
should go back.
We are gonna have to go back. It was a really good time.
Tarps off in Vegas. There it is.
I
my
don't think we went
God.
tarps off. No one went tarps off in Vegas.
Nobody went tarps off in Vegas. No.
Only Arizona. But we did get to see little Steve almost shut down,
Oh my
standing
god.
up.
I was
The lights were going up
No one was
on the
home.
roof. They were-
At
they
the
were shutting down.
$5 table with the with a dealer that had less teeth than it cost for us to. You know.
That table was fun though. We had a
That
good
was a lot of
time.
fun.
God bless her because she won us a lot of money. For
Yeah,
sure.
she did well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I left what I came with, so that's good.
Hey, mama.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, no, that was a good
Lindy
time.
Ruffback,
Poor little
okay.
Steve, though.
Poor
Lindy.
me, yeah.
Falling
Although
asleep.
I was able to fall asleep.
You
with
were.
with you two
Yep.
freaking
Son of Z's.
burly men sawing away.
That was a good time.
Beth never has an issue. Oh, she
Beth
didn't
is
when
used to
she
it.
first started. Yeah.
Beth is used to it.
Yeah, it's like background noise. It's like white noise now.
It's like, yeah. Now she can't fall asleep without
Yeah,
noise.
yeah, exactly. She thinks I'm dead. She's like, "Are you alive?"
You know, when the one morning you got up early and I didn't hear anything, I thought you were dead. I was like, oh, damn it. Do we have to fly home with a body now?
Yeah.
Didn't you say that because you were on the top bunk?
I was on the top bunk, yeah.
And then you
I
look
heard
down, you're
nothing
like,
below.
oh.
I heard nothing below, and my first thought is, damn it, Billy Dean died on this trip, didn't he?
God damn it, Dean.
not even like, oh my god, I gotta check on my friend. Like, what an inconvenience. I gotta go like,
Yeah.
now we gotta drag his body.
Oh, this
back
is the
to
kid
East
that's
Coast.
compared to Braden Point. Damn it.
Consta Hellenius.
Oh, Hellenius.
That's a blonde family.
That
Wow.
is a blonde. family.
They are
Holy
Scandinavian.
Lord.
Oh
They
my
are
God.
Scandinavian.
Oh, I thought that was the kid that was getting drafted, the one with the bow tie.
That was his dad.
So this family is either going to play hockey or they're going to deep sea fish. There's no in between.
I was gonna say, or they'll be the rulers of Westeros.
They could do that too, but it's either hockey or deep sea fishing for this family.
What are you
There's
saying,
no
Sam?
in between.
Sam, what'd you say? Ski. Yeah.
I don't know. I think deep sea
Your
fishing.
Larvae, Finland. Oh, yeah, eh?
Euchre.
Looks like Nicholas Backstrom a little bit.
Finns are nasty at hockey.
Yeah, they are.
Kid's never seen a suntan in his
Imagine,
life.
could you imagine- what were you doing at 18?
And he's never going to see one in Buffalo either. At least he's used to the weather.
What'd you say, B. Brown?
What are you doing when you're 18 years old? These kids are walking up on stage like in the dome, getting drafted in the first round of the NHL. Like
Oh, there's pixel out.
18, sitting in the parking lot, picking your nose somewhere,
Drinking beer,
just
watching this,
drinking a beer.
I got 16 years to wait for my son to walk up on the stage.
and I can't wait for it to be drafted by the Devils.
Oh, how funny would that be?
You know,
17th overall pick, the New Jersey's Devils.
You want to
the
see an
Jersey
Adam
Devils
Fox?
select
You want to see an Adam
Eric
Fox
Dean.
happen?
Oh, don't worry, I'll be in his ear right away.
No, don't worry. You're not going to hear anything about
Okay,
it.
this right here, what they're showing
You
on the
wait,
screen,
wait.
I really hope we'll get back to Eric getting drafted in a minute. I hope we never see sponsorship like this.
We
Yeah,
won't.
that's
This
pretty bad.
is
Oh yeah,
horrendous.
it's
never gonna get this.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Especially, I mean, because they rotate those
Yeah, all the
digital
time.
stuff
I
around the
hope-
boards.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope. And sponsorships on goalie pads, like no,
Oh,
no,
no.
no. Oh look,
What were you saying, Beer Baron?
So, if your son was drafted by the Devils, you would get in his ear and be like, no way. You wouldn't be like, my God, this is amazing. Just be happy for the
I'd be
situation.
happy. I would not like
I'd
cheering
be
for him.
first
All
on
right,
that
all right,
team,
Get
so-
his jersey.
but
So let me ask you a question. Your son, okay, drafted by the Devils in the first round. He plays like right in his draft year. He plays.
Yeah.
Rookie season, makes it to the team. Team goes on a run. They face the Rangers in the playoffs for the Eastern Conference Finals.
I'm rooting for him. I'm only rooting for him.
Okay, if he wins the cup,
And I'll probably
with the
have
Devils-
a Dean USA jersey. I won't
yeah.
even have the
You're just
Dean
gonna have
Devils
you're just
jersey.
gonna have a T-shirt with his face.
Yeah,
on
just his
front of it.
face, yeah.
It says "Go Eric."
Yeah.
we'll superimpose the hell out of you on everything.
Listen, he's going to be a Ranger fan. That's just what's going to happen. I don't care about the Rangers or the Jets or the Yankees. Couldn't give two hoots. He has to be a
Yeah.
Rangers fan. He's going to be a Rangers fan.
Yeah.
And I would eventually like him to play for the Rangers. If it took him a little while to get there, fine. But
I already told my daughters, like, if they ever date a kid that's a Rangers fan when they get old enough to like start dating, that I would kick him out of my house. Not even a joke. I said, like, you guys have no choice. Like, you have like the same thing. Like the Yankees, Giants, like whatever. You guys can choose whatever football and baseball teams they want. But I was like, hockey, you have no choice. You have
shout out to my
zero
sister-in-law.
choice.
She made the pilgrimage from a Devils fan to a Ranger fan. Abigail. She was a Devils fan and then married AJ, and boom.
So that means she
Newest
really
Ranger.
wasn't a Devils fan.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
she
That's
was-
what
Yeah,
it is.
didn't really know.
But
fair-
that's like
fair
80% of the
weather.
Devils fans could switch. I know
Oh, whoa.
you guys are the serious ones. No. You guys are the
Oh.
serious ones. I know there's some serious ones.
Taking shots.
I think Schwimm's ex went from Tampa fan because of Schwimm to like a diehard Devils fan, and now a diehard Tampa fan again.
I hate people that flip.
Yeah.
I
Well,
can't stand
Tampa
people.
won 2 cups, so
Can't
you know.
stand people that flip like that.
And then
I
whoever
don't
whoever
understand
she's married to now, I don't think cares about hockey. So
Probably not.
whoever she was with before was a Devils fan.
Larkin to Brinkett. Raymond. I love Mason Raymond.
I do like Ville Husso still.
Yeah, I do too.
So, Beer Baron, your daughter's drafted by the Rangers in the 5th round. First ever woman to be drafted in the NHL. Are
Well,
you
the
going to...
women's professional league should be pretty stout.
But I'm
by
saying
then.
actually makes like a men's team.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Probably the same avenue as you.
Yeah.
Like, let's say my daughter married a guy who ended up being like playing for the Rangers.
Boomer Esiason, right? His daughter was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
Ranger fan. She
exactly.
married, obviously,
Married-
Matt Martin.
Yes, exactly. I would be happy. I'd be like, yeah, I would root for him, but
Yes.
I would never root for the team.
Yeah.
Or like we'd have like a picnic or something like that, and be like, yeah, you know, it's good to see you. Like F your team, and I'm like talk
F your
trash, F your mother.
Time family sucks.
Yeah.
Like every time he's around, just like talk trash the whole time.
Stevie
you know.
Y.
I mean, Boomer Esiason, if it's Rangers versus
Jeez,
Islanders,
look at
he's
this.
rooting for the
Chris
Rangers.
Draper does not
Oh, sure.
belong.
Which one of these is unlike the other?
Nick Lidstrom, Stevie Y, and him.
I didn't realize Lidstrom is Yzerman on a. Is Lidstrom that much taller than Yzerman?
Yeah, Lidstrom's a tall boy.
There's like 6'1".
I guess Eisman's not that.
You know who Tampa should have?
That
make
he
their
might be the best
selection?
defenseman of all time.
Nick
It's
Lidstrom?
arguable.
Who,
Yeah.
Lindstrom?
I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
Tampa should have Espo make their selection.
So really, St. Louis Blues should have a drunk Brett Hull make the
Of
announcement.
course.
I think they already did.
I didn't realize he was involved in the organization, Lindstrom.
Hi, Min.
Eh?
Minnie's just staring me down. I
He-
got no food, Min.
Michael Branson Nygard. That's a long name.
Yeah.
He's Norwegian, they said? Highest for a Norwegian?
Swede. He's a Swede.
No, he plays in Sweden.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Wait,
I mean, Norwegian. That's Max
gonna-
Zuccarello.
Yeah, but he was.
Oslo, Norway.
Was
Yeah.
Zuccarello drafted?
No, UFA.
Right, yeah. So, is he like an unexpected draft pick like Detroit likes to do.
Probably. I just wrote something in the group chat that I'm not going to
yes.
say.
That's why I heard
What was it?
through muffled earphones hearing Lidstrom announce that name. I was like, "There's no way he just said that, did he?" And then it was like, "Oh, that's what it is."
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Maybe just go by Branzig. Like Zuccarello cut his off. Maybe
Yeah,
just,
he got rid of Austin.
Yeah. Cut off the end of that one.
Because he actually used to have Zuccarello Austin on his
Yeah.
jersey.
No, I don't think ever in the NHL.
Yeah.
Did he in the NHL?
Yeah.
Wow. He barely has enough room on any of these jerseys for his name, as it is.
I remember seeing Zuccarello play.
He's elbow to elbow on that jersey.
Oh my
He's
gosh,
elbow to
he
elbow.
is.
Elbow to elbow.
What do they? So let's see what Detroit does for the back of their jersey. If it's going to be, it's. Oh my!
There it is.
Oh, well, see now, Detroit.
Yeah, I just saw your text. Damn it.
I saw the follow-up. Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's funny.
Yeah, you can have. I guess we can have some fun with that one.
You could.
Yeah.
Oh, you could. Up.
Go ahead, get it. Get it,
Yeah,
man.
man.
All right.
Jake Ottinger.
Yeah, sometimes I forget that he was taken in the first round. I hope he turns it around because he was not good.
He was not good. In
The last 2 years, he hasn't been good.
Yeah,
Something's been up with him.
he peaked in that
Yeah.
one playoffs where he was lights out, and then he came back. You're thinking he's going to be, Vezina Trophy candidate, and I still think he probably makes Team USA.
I would assume, yeah, him, Hellebuck.
And
Who's that to
Spencer
the
Knight?
left
I don't
of Macklin Celebrini? What's that?
to the left of that's Megan Chayka.
Yeah, Chica.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I learned her name quickly.
So do you think that Swayman takes the next step and becomes
I
one
think
of those
Swayman,
top 5
yeah.
goalies?
Well, we'll see how he does this because he's probably going to be an actual number one this season.
Yeah.
He's going to play probably 55-ish games.
I think he'll play. It'll be 60-40 split, and Swayman will play 60%.
Did they sign a backup yet?
No, they traded for
Korpisalo.
Korpisalo.
Oh, that's right, Corpusalo.
Oh,
Who's not bad for that?
Yeah,
for
backup
that
as
spot,
a
yeah.
B.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's
hey,
a
listen.
big contract for a B, but Well, Swayman still needs to be signed, though, right?
He's an RFA.
He's
I
RFA,
believe.
right? He
Yeah.
still needs a contract, so
He'll get
Listen,
one.
they made Olmark look great, so I'm still not 100% sold on Olmark.
I'm not either.
Whereas,
I'm worried about him going to.
I haven't been for a while, to be
I'm-
honest with you.
I'm worried about him going to
Ottawa.
Ottawa because look at the way he was in
defense-
I
Buffalo.
feel like he's going to be another.
He's
He's going to
gonna
be
be
just
the
like Korpisalo.
And just like what happened with Buffalo.
Yep.
Their defense is growing and is getting better, but
I think Ottawa still has a solid roster. It's just like
Yeah.
why they were as bad as they were.
No one
who the hell
Because
knows?
people were picking them to make
They're-
the playoffs and begin. Like,
Yeah,
At
I
least
haven't
making a
season last
playoff
year.
push.
Yeah.
But they weren't. They weren't really
Yeah,
close.
like being
They-
like a
but
wild
they did
card.
have. They had moments, and I think we were talking about this maybe like mid-season, about playing quote unquote weaker teams, and Ottawa being one of those teams that they're in the bottom of the standings. You should beat them, and then for some reason they come out and they just trounce whoever they're playing.
Didn't
I think
we
they.
give them a win or two?
Yeah, I think you guys, Pittsburgh had fits with them too because they're
We
they're
gave
speed and
everybody
skill.
one.
They're just
Yeah,
speed
we
and
did.
skill, and there's no real structure. It's just speed and skill, and they go at it. And and then they have Brady Kachuk also, but they.
Let's see.
I don't know. I don't think Allmark is certainly not going to get any at least in my opinion, I don't think he's going to get any Vezina votes, but
Let's see how.
he can probably be.
right, like their team, right?
See
Brady
what a
Kachuk,
3-year-old
Stutzla, Batherson,
3-year-old Wild with
Pinto,
Hayes tastes like.
Giroux, Norris, Matthew Joseph. Like their offense is really good. Sanderson, Zub, Shabbat, Branson,
Pinto.
Chikrin.
Pinto's going to have a great year, but they were looking to trade him, weren't
Yeah,
they?
they're talking about trading him. Yeah,
I mean, I don't think they should.
Norris-
Pinto was incredible when
Norris
he came
can't
back.
stay healthy.
Yeah,
Obviously,
that's a
Stutzla
shame.
got hurt too. But they're
Shane Pinto is very good,
yeah.
and
I
I
hope they
don't.
trade
I
him.
don't think they should be looking to trade him at all. And that whole
American boy.
42-game suspension, 41-game suspension,
Wow,
whatever
yeah.
it was for gambling, and still Ohtani still has nothing, right?
Wow.
That's the golden boy. That's $700 million. Golden boy.
That whole situation is
It's weird.
Like that's another long
Who
conversation
was
for
because
another.
another baseball player was just banned for life, right?
Yeah, but he actually did the betting.
Yeah, but and he was stupid and he put his own name on
Yeah.
it. But and he was like
He's
was
like
a
DraftKings as
nobody.
himself.
Yeah.
Listen. There are
And he was
plenty of
like
pro
a nobody.
athletes. There are plenty of pro athletes that did not make it to the majors because of their intelligence.
What was it? The basketball.
Most.
I was talking to you about Michael
Yeah,
Porter
sure.
Jr., who his
Yeah.
brother got the suspension for life from gambling, and then his other brother like killed a guy. So he is like, but the brother who bet on himself during the season he was betting unders on his own stat line.
This guy looks like a string bean. Looks
Adam-
like he weighs less
Yurchek.
than me.
My
That's
gosh.
David Yurchek's brother.
Huh.
Columbus Blue Jackets.
Boys, I hate to do this, but I actually had to hit the road.
Beer Baron's heading out.
Yeah, I
Does
got.
producer Sam need to do anything?
Producer Sam
I don't
probably
know.
turn him off.
Hold on.
Well, I think maybe we might be getting out of here soon anyway.
167.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not too far off from me.
Well,
Jesus.
how long are you hanging for, Billy Dean?
I'd say another couple picks. I'm not doing the Ranger pick. Don't worry about that.
Why? Is it going to crash and burn?
No, I just
With
really
the
want to be at.
30th overall pick, the
People
New
really
York
wanna hear
Rangers
this?
pick,
Want to go to 20?
Matt
we'll go to 20.
Rempe.
We'll go to
do the
20.
first
We'll go to 20.
We'll do the first 20.
All right, Beer Baron.
Beer Baron said he's going
All
to stay on for 20.
He gonna do 20.
He's going to go up to 20.
Where are we at right now? What number are we
16.
16.
17's
So 17's coming
All
up.
Yep,
All
we
right.
got 3 more. Well, I guess technically
4.
4 with 20. Math is not my strong suit, but I can tell you a damn good story. Look, the picks are still out of there.
Ooh, wow.
Give me
Good
one
hit.
second. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Yep.
All right.
167 pounds of pure dynamite.
Dynamite. It was his worst physical year ever.
93 pounds of pure dynamite. Which is so strange because that was my name and I'm 93.
And that is true. I haven't watched that movie in forever.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, if my kid gets drafted, I'm going to bawl my eyes out.
I probably will. I'll probably cry too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Sam's not invited to the party.
No.
All right, let's see how a 3-year-old Wildwood Haze tastes like.
All right.
This is gonna be
Bottoms up.
interesting.
That's
Bottoms
3 years
up.
old?
21 is when it was born on.
Did I even have that one
This
yet?
one
I
is.
don't
Let's
know.
take a sip.
This
You might
one's
have
2
taken a
years
sip.
old.
We went down to the beer vault.
Yeah.
There's a beer vault down there.
There's-
Tell me about
some,
big bottles. I did
see, the
not see
problem
any big
is
bottles.
some of them get lost in the shuffle down there. Like you put one in and it just stays behind
Well,
the
that
other one.
one's labels falling off, so I figured you'd
Yeah.
probably want to drink that
Yeah,
one.
Yeah,
which
it's
one
old.
is that?
Yeah, this is the
Perfect
Perfect
Disguise.
Disguise. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Say blessing disguise, but yeah.
What year is that? This is 2022.
Well, it lost its
What year
flavor.
is yours?
Oh, mine?
Yeah. It should. It's a double IPA. It should be fine.
Lost its flavor.
This?
Yeah.
No, it's New England.
Either way, it should still. It's what is it? 8%.
2019.
Yeah. There you go.
It's 7.
Jeez.
It's
5
actually
years
not that
old?
bad still.
Wow.
7%. No, this
Oh,
is
that's the
definitely.
double.
Which one's
IPA.
that? Wildwood
this is
Haze?
Wildwood Haze, yeah.
No. So yeah, maybe it doesn't age that well.
It didn't.
You know what's funny?
But
The
even last year when I got to the end of my
Yeah, I
keg,
didn't have it.
I saw
this
the
is
one,
not a good representation.
Yeah, I gotta give it a
It's
good
not a
review.
good representation.
I saw the
Don't-
one.
Don't review based on that.
I saw the one bottle down there, Dean. Not Snake Venom. The other one, Fire Eater, whatever the hell it's called.
yeah.
It had a Best Buy date, a brewed on date, and a Best Buy date. So the brewed on date was 2021. The Best Buy date was 2121.
Oh gosh.
21.
100 years from
Oh my god,
from the brew date.
that's awesome.
That sounds like a
100 years because
Yeah.
it's because it's
I
probably
was,
so.
I was gonna
potent.
bring that up for the three of us to take.
I want to get. Actually, now I got Beer Baron here
Yeah,
to try
Beer
that
Baron,
one.
you got to come try it because we got to split this thing because there's no way any of us is gonna be able to. First of all, withstand the alcohol, but second of all, withstand
Actually,
the
he's not there.
withstand the. Oh, he's not. He left.
Yeah. Oh no, he's coming back.
Yeah, he's
Okay.
coming back.
Withstand the flavor of the damn thing.
Yeah, it's gonna be like fire.
Yeah, we're
Was it snake venom where everybody was just like salivating profusely
Mm-hmm.
after drinking?
Yeah, these two beers we got are pure. It's like worse than grain alcohol.
oh,
It is.
Gosh.
Yeah, they're not brewed for flavor.
No.
No. I will have
It's
just
basically
little bit.
it's a gimmick for the alcohol volume.
Remember when we went out after we saw Jeff? We went out to the bar in Morristown. They had 120 on tap. They didn't know how to pour it. And they were just giving us pint glasses. of
Yeah.
Sam, is
120.
Beer Baron back?
We were like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
He said to be
if
right
you
back.
insist.
Yeah, it wasn't like the 10-ounce pour. It was a full like
It was
16
full
ounces.
16-ounce
Yeah.
pint glass. Like, well, if you insist. My gosh. Well, we needed it that day anyway.
Yeah,
That's for damn sure.
for damn sure.
Well, we're coming up on 20, so we're going to have to do some final thoughts after we get the 20th pick. Who has the 20th pick, by the way? I have no idea.
I
should
don't know.
probably have come much more.
Not Vegas.
No, not Vegas. Vegas is not. Well, Capitals are up next.
Pittsburgh has. Excuse me. 2 second-round picks.
Oh, well, we can.
Tampa doesn't pick until the 5th round.
Ugh, Islanders.
5th round Tampa.
Yeah. And then they have 2 7th-round picks.
Oh, man.
Yeah. And they'll probably trade those 2 7th-round picks for Laugh.
Yep. I think Laugh's about to break out, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I did too. I'm loving it.
That's exactly when you'll trade
I
him.
don't want to admit it. Although I think you can, like, I think you can get rid of Zibanejad, to be honest with you.
Then who's going to take him? He's got 6 years, 7 years left.
You
like
say
no
that
one's going for
if there's somebody who wants Jacob Trouba,
But
there
this
is someone out there.
Contract length is a lot. He's got 2 years versus 7.
Wow.
Tarek,
Rangers. I really hope this kid falls to the Rangers. Boisvert.
still got a long ways to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 20 is the Islanders.
This dome really
19
is
is Vegas.
pretty cool.
18
So is this a
Chicago.
venue? What is it? What are they doing with
It's
this
like
thing?
It's a theater.
It's like a theater.
So they do
We're gonna have to
plays.
we're going to have to go.
The concerts apparently are
Okay.
awesome in this
We're
place.
going to have to go the next
My
time.
my company actually helped design it.
And your
we did the
owner
acoustics.
owns it.
Oh, you know what I was
Wow.
going to ask you? If you wanted to take a trip out to Vegas in, I think, September, maybe late August. I forget when. I think September, to go see Blessed Fall at the Brooklyn Bowl, which is an awesome venue out there.
That is very tempting. All right, we'll talk.
Yeah, we'll have to. I may.
4362.
Yeah, as long as it's before school starts, right? Not even. I think it's a weekend, so you can take a quick weekend out
My
there.
Alaska trip
I've,
is canceled.
I've
so I
gone,
can
to,
do
I've
that,
gone
yeah.
to Europe for a weekend, so I'm not above anything.
The venue really is so cool. We can bowl and watch the show.
That's like what Asbury Lanes were. I don't
Yeah.
know. I haven't been there since they redid it. Asbury Lanes were really good.
Yeah,
I don't know what that.
I've been to
is
one
that,
show there, and it was
That almost
one
looks
of my
like
favorites.
the Thundercats logo.
I missed it.
Let all rookies.
So how
WHL.
many? So we're at pick 17 now.
Mm-hmm.
How many of these 17 picks do we foresee playing next year?
1.
Oh, maybe Macklin.
No. Well, yeah, maybe. Yeah.
That looks like the Thundercats logo.
Yeah, I'd probably say just 1.
Fix that stupid pixel. It's
That?
bothering
Oh
me.
yeah, it kind of does.
Because there's a lot of defensemen here that need to grow.
Yeah, I
it's
wouldn't think
very
any of
heavy
these defensemen
defensemen.
would be playing.
No.
They none of them should be
Hopefully
playing.
they're not.
Demidov is going to go back to. Oh no, Demidov was in.
He's not in Russia.
Yeah. Maybe you could see.
Neither
him.
is him. Levshunov.
I'm just.
Maybe Seneke. OHL. I don't think Lidstrom because he is hurt for a lot of the year.
I really see. I see most of these kids
Same
going
as
back.
Bear. He said he was coming back.
Well, maybe he ain't.
He said he was coming back. Oh, all right. Maybe he's visiting the old porcelain throne.
Which is right next to him in his
Yeah, I
studio
think he's putting his
there.
kid to bed.
Hey, there's producer Sam. We are, little guy. We are.
Cool.
Let's see.
So when was the last time, or was there a time, where we saw no one play in
Very
the
good.
draft year?
That's a good question. I don't know. I'm sure it's happened. Well, I don't actually know because
So who number 1 overall didn't play? Owen Power didn't, but did we have anybody from that
I'm
draft?
still annoyed at his parents. I'm still
At least
so-
the middle name, right?
I'm still so pissed off at Owen Power's parents. It's such an opportunity. But then again, nerds like us would only think about that.
Mm-hmm.
This is why nerds like us should never be allowed to choose children's names.
Yeah.
Could you just?
Well, good thing Shroom has Cynthia to not allow him to make a child's name.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. Maybe he got lost.
So who else was drafted in the Owen Power draft that played?
Yes, I'm
Max.
looking at.
It should be Max Power.
Because that's the last, right? That's the last number 1 overall pick that didn't play.
Yeah, Bedard last year.
Bedard played. Slafkovsky played.
Slavkovsky did not play.
I think he did play.
No, but you had.
Or did he go back? Slafkovsky didn't play?
Shane Wright played a couple games. So
Yeah.
did. Logan Cooley did not play.
Sam, the Mets are winning.
This is Owen Power's draft league? Draft
No,
year?
this is the
Slavkovsky?
Slavkovsky. Nemec did not play, right?
No.
Oh, Beer Baron's back.
Welcome.
Hey, Beer Man.
Hey.
Are we still on? And
Wait.
we're still on.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
my guy. Guard.
Yeah, Slavkovsky did play.
Yeah.
All right, Owen Power. You had Matty Beniers.
Such a lost
Played right away.
opportunity.
Beniers, did he?
Yeah, he played right away, first year.
Was he sent back? I don't think he played the whole time.
No, he was there from the get-go.
Beniers has been playing full time ever since he was drafted
Oh, no, he played, 10 games in 21-22.
and got sent back. Yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Pick
So.
is in.
So that might be our.
Ken Johnson also played a little while.
Yeah.
Wow, are they going to actually pick a
Who's
good
this little
human
guy?
being or no?
Oh.
Oh, it's Kyle Davidson. He was the one that, where was he? He was at a draft, and people were just asking about players, and he
Is
was
that
like,
who you
yeah, I
wanted?
like this
That's
guy.
who you wanted, right?
Yeah. God damn it.
No.
Boisvert.
Boysvert.
God damn it.
Muskegon.
No.
They
You probably didn't want him. If
they
Chicago
say he's
picked him,
kind of
probably a
a
terrible
Sam
person.
Bennett-ish.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
Boys vert.
Sure.
Boisvert. Damn Chicago.
Already got dirt on him.
he's probably a terrible person.
Already got dirt on him. From the wings, Sam Wu.
Ooh, he's playing at North Dakota next year. I may end up at a North Dakota game.
All
He
right.
looks like a young Carey Price.
2020,
Yeah,
Lafreniere.
he does.
Hey, Carey Price got
Is that all you
redrafted.
had? That was just those handful of games from those guys in the
Yeah.
first round?
19 Jack Hughes. 18 was Rasmus Dahlin. He played. 17 Heischer. He
Yep.
played right away, right?
Yeah.
16 Matthews.
Yep.
15 McDavid.
Yep.
14 Ekblad. Ooh, did Ekblad play right away?
Yeah, he did.
He did?
By the way, I hear the Panthers are dangling Ekblad
Yeah,
out
Ekblad.
there.
Yeah.
How much
13
would you give up
McKinnon.
for Ekblad?
I like
Yakupov?
Ekblad a lot. His injury history is worrisome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's taking a beating. He's been there for.
Yeah, I don't know, because I think I'd want to take Ekblad, but not as a top pairing.
No, he's a second line, third liner.
I,
The only
he
reason he was on
did,
the first line is because he had Gustav Forsling.
Yeah, who anchored him.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's still a great defenseman. But
All right.
I would ideally want him to be my second pairing.
I'll do this with you guys because I think you're going to be interested
so
in this.
that's
Okay.
what you're gonna pay for him. I don't know.
All right, so Beer Baron, this is good for all of us.
Okay.
Here we go. Here we go.
And it's now the phrasing: worst overall or worst first overall picks from 2000 to 2020.
Well, I know who is tops.
So tops is Neil Yakupov.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then Rick DiPietro, number 2.
Okay.
Eric Johnson,
Okay.
3.
Wait, real quick. DiPietro going number 2 on that list. I feel like the only reason he went that high
Injuries.
is because of the contract. No,
Oh.
and not even injuries. Injuries aside, like injuries derailed his career, but
Yeah.
I feel like he didn't get that crazy contract at the time. Like he probably wouldn't have
That's
been
because his
viewed
roommate
as
became the GM.
well. Yeah, well,
His roommate became the GM. That's what happens when your roommate is Garth Snow, and they're like, "Hey."
All right, so 2019.
All right,
so
go on.
I actually we can even go to 2020. Lafreniere, or we'll go to 2019 because I think these guys are still growing. So Jack Hughes was I did it from 2019 to 2000. Right. So here's all the draft picks. We'll go in order. DiPietro 2000, Kovalchuk 21 or 01, Nash, Fleury, Ovechkin, Crosby, Eric Johnson, Patrick Kane, Stamkos, Tavares, Hall, Nugent Hopkins, Yakupov, McKinnon, Ekblad, McDavid, Matthews, Heischer,
Damn,
Dahlin,
that was a
Hughes.
rough couple of years there in the middle. Was it? What did you say? It was
Yakupov, Nugent Hopkins, Hall, Tavares.
no, well, Tavares is
Oh, Kane, Johnson, Crosby. It's actually
no. It
really
was
good.
it was the Nugent Hopkins, Yakupov, Taylor
So,
Hall. That's
Yakupov
rough.
is the worst.
Yes.
DiPietro's second worst, or Eric Johnson.
Yeah.
DiPietro. Eric Johnson has some success. DiPietro has
Yeah.
none.
Eric Johnson 3, Ekblad 4.
Oh, he just
I
won
don't.
a cup.
No, I mean, I would put Ekblad I would
Ahead
put
of Nugent Hopkins?
Yeah,
Okay. All right, so Nugent Hopkins 4, Ekblad 5, Taylor Hall 6.
I think I put Ekblad ahead of Taylor Hall also.
Yeah.
Ekblad ahead
Even
of,
though
You'd put
and-
Ekblad
yeah,
as better?
that Hart Trophy. I'm just.
But he also played. He had a couple good years. It's not just
He's
one
also
Hart
has,
Trophy
but
year.
he also has.
But Nugent
Miserable
Johnson's,
years.
I mean, Ekblad's never had a Taylor Hall year like
All right,
that.
okay, I get it. Okay, so he, okay, all right, I'll give you
Off
that.
the air, I will tell you my theory of Taylor Hall's MVP year of
Does that
why
have to do
it
with
happened.
cocaine?
Yeah, probably does. Yes, it does. Actually, yes, it does. 100%.
So Yakupov, DiPietro, Johnson, Nugent Hopkins, Ekblad, Hall, Heischer 7,
No.
Rick Nash 8.
No.
We're talking number one overall picks.
Number
here,
one
though.
overall
And some of
picks.
these guys are
Look at the list. Like, you
Some
tell
might
me
be-
where he
I
doesn't
know.
some
go.
might be Hall of Famers. Yeah,
It's
so
not.
maybe.
That's not a negative. I'm just saying these are the
Yeah.
worst first overall picks, and to have he's in the class with
You
McDavid,
think
Matthews,
Lafreniere?
McKinnon.
You think
Well,
Lafreniere is ahead or is
they
behind?
they did it. They did it from
Heischer on
2019 to 2000 because they gave everybody 4 years of development. That's why.
Oh,
but-
okay.
Yeah, I mean, right now I would say that
Heischer's over
Lafreniere's
Lafreniere.
right
Currently,
below
yeah.
Heischer, sure. But
Well, I will say, yeah, because you could look at that draft that Heischer was picked in, and Cale Makar is there.
well, no, well, it's the first
could,
overall
yeah.
picks though. Yeah, but
But no, meaning like you picked Heischer as your number one overall pick.
Who
and then,
shouldn't
like,
have been number one overall pick? Probably.
no.
Well, a
Probably
lot of
not.
them, all these guys, obviously, that we're putting on this worst list, shouldn't have been the number one overall pick that year.
I would love to
DiPietro,
look.
I don't know who
I
else
would-
is in that draft.
DiPietro, I think
What year?
probably.
2000.
2000.
If you look at, you know what I would love to do is I would love to look at that list in a redraft every year, right? So redraft from.
And figure out like
2000
what their draft position would be
2000 now.
and rate them that way.
Well, no. Well, I guess
Danny
but, like,
Heatley, Marion Gaborik, Scott Hartnell,
Yeah.
Marcel Hossa,
I mean, Heatley
Justin
was-
Williams,
Hot Wheels Heatley.
Heatley
Brizgalov.
might be the number
Yeah,
one.
Heatley's probably one. It's not a great draft.
I think I just killed Sam. Sam's almost going to die of
Mike
laughter.
Mike Rupp. Lubomir Visnovsky.
But I mean,
didn't know that- I didn't know Vegas
Kovalchuk would
had
be
a first
last in
overall.
that list because Kovalchuk was definitely worth that first overall pick.
Oh yeah.
Well, then, Ovechkin, Crosby, and
Oh yeah.
blah, 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 but,
McDavid.
Yeah,
You know,
McDavid.
McKinnon. Oh, Henrik Lundqvist would be number one in 2000.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. Definitely over DiPietro. That's for damn
Yeah.
sure. Yeah,
That's-
you got a Hall of Famer there. So
and that's why I like watching rounds 2 through
that's
7.
crazy. We have a Hall of Famer from 2000. Do we have any Hall of Famers from classes beyond 2000, or is 2000 like the youngest
Oh man.
draft?
They have to be five years removed, right? Is that it?
Although there's this special like Lemieux and I think Lemieux and Gretzky were exceptions. Is that what
That's
it
a
was?
really good question.
Speaking of Lundqvist, while you looked that up, have you seen his documentary about his
Yeah,
heart troubles? Is it
yeah.
good?
Yeah, it's good.
I want to watch it.
When was Pavel Datsyuk drafted?
He was late, right? Or he
No,
was-
but
was
what
like-
year?
He was like 6th round, wasn't he?
I think he was after. I think him or Zetterberg were 7th. I think it was him. Was the 7th?
He was drafted in.
That pixel that's out is bothering the hell out of me every single
No,
time.
I think he was drafted.
98.
I know,
They
me
had
too.
no-
you know how
Vegas had
expensive
no
that
idea.
pixel is. That
What?
pixel's insane. That
I know.
pixel probably cost more than your house.
And it's bothering me that it's out. It just bothers me. And Vegas had no idea who the hell they were going to pick because it just says Vegas on the back of the jersey.
Oh, nice.
Shea
Yeah.
Weber's 38, so he might actually have been drafted before or after.
Wow, that goalie looks like
I don't understand.
just a little kid.
Shea Weber's 03,
Okay.
so he'd
Okay.
be
03 is the most recent.
most recent, yeah. He's only 38
And,
years old.
and listen, I respect Shea Weber, and I really
Not a
enjoy
first ballot
Shea
Hall of
Weber.
No,
No.
he's not a first ballot.
And bringing up the conversation of McGillney, yes, 1,000%. But then even somebody like Patrick Elias, I don't know, like you could poo-poo that, but I feel like he's more qualified than Shea Weber is, in my opinion.
Absolutely more qualified than Jeremy Roenick is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Well,
That's the
1,000%.
biggest joke.
a lot of people are more qualified.
And I love Roenick. Like growing up, like Chicago was my second favorite team because of basically NHL '92
I
on
love Tony
Sega
Amati.
Genesis. Tony Amante, yeah.
that was such a
Tony
bad trade
Amante.
for the Rangers. Oh my god.
The Rangers like doing bad trades, don't they?
Yeah, but that trade that happened in '94, so it helped them
Yeah, it was
win
when
a
they
cup.
won the cup, but still.
Yeah, so
Marcus Naslund trade for Pittsburgh. Was pretty
oh,
rough.
Lou Lamoriello is on
Here's a
on
pick
the
I don't
clock.
care about.
Lou needs to retire.
Yeah, it's like
Here's
sometimes.
here's a pick.
Does
herpes.
anybody just like, and you look at these bad markets like Columbus and Florida and Arizona
Islanders.
and whatever, but like I
They
just
don't
feel
even,
like
they don't even interview
I
the player.
forget that the Islanders exist sometimes.
Yeah. Who's
Just-
this guy?
One of the owners, one of the brass.
Oh, that's
of-
no, that's Vegas' owner, right?
yeah.
Yeah. Lucky
Yeah.
bastard. Oh no, it's GM. That's Kevin McCrimmon. Oh,
But they don't interview the player. He
Yeah.
he must have not talking to Lee.
no, must not have been there.
No, he was there.
Oh, he was?
He was there.
Oh.
They didn't even have his name on the.
Oh, there
on-
goes the Devils prospect.
There he
gone.
goes.
Yeah.
Vegas
All
didn't even have his
9 feet of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Vegas didn't even have his name on the jersey. They didn't even know who the hell they were picking. I wouldn't have been surprised if Vegas would have traded their pick, which I'm shocked they even have one.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm surprised they do have a first round pick this
I
year.
See,
thought
the
they got
Rangers were
rid
saying
of
that
all of
they
them.
were saying the same thing with the Rangers because obviously you can trade it and try to get an asset that'll help you this year. But these teams have such barren prospects. Like you need some
Yeah,
guys.
how did they
But how
they
did they
acquire like
have-
Thomas Hurdle and didn't get this first round pickup?
I don't
Who
know.
else did they acquire? they got who the hell else did they get this?
Hannafin. They got
Hannafin.
Hannafin.
Hannafin didn't
Yeah.
give up this first round pick.
They probably gave up. Well, my guess is they probably gave up like the next 18 because they were in
Maybe.
Vegas. They had to keep this one.
That makes
It's
sense.
probably next year's, the year after, the year.
Well,
after,
that's why the
year
whole
after.
thought of the Rangers not trading their pick was because Dolan wanted his
Oh,
guy
yeah.
brought up in the sphere.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know
They
what's
should
so
show
funny
the
is like
scene
the
of Godzilla in the
God
sphere.
damn it, Boisvert.
Could you imagine seeing a Godzilla movie in the sphere?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh,
I think you need to be on the second tier,
down.
the second deck. I don't
Yeah.
think you can be low. I think you need to be on the second deck so you can see the whole entire.
which one do you want to see though?
Oh, King of the Monsters.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Although
might watch that now. Turn this off.
-1 would be good too.
I was just gonna say -1, -1 in the sphere would be awesome.
Yeah. See, the only problem with -1 is there's a little bit of a lull there, and I'd fall asleep. So that's why King of the Monsters just is
It's just,
steady
like,
the whole way
steady,
through.
Yeah, it's just constant.
Billy Dean. Do you bring your kids to the movies and have you
Not yet.
found your stuff? Oh, you don't? Not yet. Well,
Not
get
yet.
to the point where when you do, there's a theater by us that has the reclining chairs.
Oh,
At the
yes.
You, like,
Mansfield
sit
one?
back- Oh yes, yes,
Ah,
yeah.
I just heard about the Mansfield one. Yes.
Dude, it's so good. It's so good. And
Yeah,
like
we usually
there's
go to
been-
Essex Green and get the food one, but
That has
I-
food.
I've-
Yeah, it says whole
I have
service.
fallen
everything.
asleep. Oh, full service. The food's actually pretty good. I have fallen asleep in so many movies because of those damn reclining chairs. My daughter, she like punched me, like she'll be, Dad, wake up, you're snoring. I'm like, oh. Although we just went and saw Inside Out too. Speaking
That's-
of hockey,
Anders
dude, it
Lee.
was good. It was a good movie.
Here's a pick that I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think my
bigger
brother
neck than
went
his
to
head.
see it too. He said it was really good.
I want to see it. Yeah.
Anders Lee looks like he could be Matthew McConaughey's like stunt double.
It's great seeing Rob Pelinka, the GM for the LA Lakers. He looks like Rob Lowe. It's crazy.
He has the weird like chin structure of the one guy from House of the Dragons, the one-eyed.
Oh, Eamon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've still not watched. I've been
Yeah, that'd
told
be
to
great.
watch
Yeah,
that.
you
I
should
haven't
put a
watched
patch
it.
on. He'd look exactly like Eamon. Prince Eamon on Vagar.
Lou Lamoriello.
Yeah.
I don't like. Why the hell isn't he just
It
retired?
still feels weird.
Glenn Sather literally just retired last week. He's been just helping out.
Rangers
Where?
legend.
With the Rangers?
Rangers,
Oh.
yeah.
Rangers legend.
Thank
Glenn
God.
Sather.
Oh, Cole
Oh,
Eiserman.
Eiserman.
Wow,
God
he
damn
lasted
it.
this
to
long,
the
huh?
Islanders?
Ugh.
Fudge.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
It'll
That
be-
is.
It's a
Your
waste.
career's about to suck.
Yeah, well, hey, Cutter Gauthier got out of his contract.
Yeah.
Might be time for another one.
Well,
Hey,
who's the winger that they thought was going to be great? That he's just kind of a meh.
Oh, Wallstrom.
Wallstrom.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another guy
He's
that
gonna be gone. They're not.
Look at that
they're
is
letting
a
him
mustache.
go.
UFA.
That's a good mustache.
That is a handlebar.
That's not a handlebar. That's a.
No,
Yeah.
That's a
just
Selleck.
push broom.
Straight.
That's just
That's
a
a solid
That's
Selleck.
a
broom.
solid push broom.
That guy just got off a porn set somewhere and was like, "Oh, my nephew. My nephew's getting drafted tonight. Hold on, a couple more pumps and I got to go."
Man,
This guy looks like Damon from House of the Dragon.
Min doesn't know where to go.
how'd she even get there?
I have no. She went through
Yeah,
that.
Every
way.
kid's got the
She went through
the,
that
the
way.
the jacket with the there's pictures on the inside.
Yeah, that's become a big thing.
What I don't like is the capri dress pants with the
Oh, I hate
ankle
no
cut
socks.
or no
I
socks
hate
or
that.
whatever.
I wear those.
I hate that.
I mean, I wear the
so
socks,
much.
but not like this.
No, that's
Hi.
I feel like
I
it
hate
was
the
it was a
suit-
Swedish
suit
thing, and
with
now
no
everyone's doing it.
socks. Yeah, the suit with no socks and the penny loafers.
Yeah.
Did you see what his food was? Chicken and rice with a side of 8 cucumbers.
8?
Yeah, it said 8
cucumbers
cucumbers.
rock, dude.
Eight.
But
I'll
8
eat
of them?
100
Full
That's a lot of,
cucumbers?
that's a lot of water.
It just said 8 cucumbers.
That's a lot of
I
water.
wish we had
Yeah.
a screenshot of that.
They didn't
a lot
have
of
his name
water.
on the back of the
No,
jersey.
they didn't even have Islanders on there.
Well, they didn't even know what they wanted to do. Yeah, see,
They
they don't even care about the pick, and I don't care either.
Yeah, screw the Islanders.
Your career's going to suck. Enjoy playing with that moron.
Well, Cutter Gauthier, his move is looking pretty good now.
Yeah.
You think Fanatics can't pump out the names fast enough? And they're
Probably
like,
not.
some
They
guy in the
probably
background.
I wonder how many of these names that Fanatics misspelled today.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just don't have to worry about the numbers.
Let's see here. Who
you
still
say
hasn't been
that now.
taken?
You
Who's-
say that now, guy.
Who's the next Gabe Perreault? Let's
Yeah.
see.
Look at that, Phil Kessel. Cole Eisman's on us.
Who's
same.
the next Gabe Perreault?
What? Oh, we can do that.
Head out?
We're getting the we're getting the old sign from producer Sam.
I like it.
All right.
yep.
Final
It's
thoughts.
time.
Final thoughts. Beer Baron, you want to start with your final thought there?
Final thoughts. I wish I could hang out with you boys, but either way, it's been fun to just be here remotely. I feel like I'm in that beautiful living room with these drapes and lovely couch.
Drapes.
The drapes.
The couches are comfy. You're
drapery.
missing out here.
The drapery
I
and the
know.
carpet do not match, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's true.
what?
Some hardwood floors.
I never
here.
thought they would. I looked at
They
Billy
really
Dean. The
don't
first
match.
thing I thought,
I just thought about
First
that.
time
They
I-
actually really don't match.
the first time I saw Billy Dean, I said those carpets and drapes don't match at all.
The carpet and the drapes don't match.
Don't match. But either way, we're gonna get together soon. We're gonna have
We
a
will.
barbecue or
Absolutely.
something like
Yeah.
that soon. But thank you guys for having me. This is always a good time.
You're the best, bud.
Absolutely. Guy?
Uh,
My final thoughts?
Yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna have some more pizza.
Ooh, vegan pizza.
Yeah, I
vegan
thought about
buffalo chicken
I thought
pizza.
about eating it on air, but the ASMR was too much
VP.
for Beer Baron.
The VP
So,
was
VP.
a little much.
no, that's another good draft. I know we're here at Billy Dean's house. Great. I know we did it at Enzo's years past, but this has been another good time. Thanks, Beer Baron, for joining
Yeah,
us
buddy.
remotely.
Yeah.
Even though you're not here, you are missed, but I'm
He's
glad
the
you're
best.
Yeah, good time. Thank you, Sam, for setting this up.
Sam,
Yeah,
great
Sam.
job. Mine, let's see what the Rangers take. Hopefully it's at center because they need some good stuff.
Oh, yeah, the Penguins have a pick in the second round. 2 of them.
Yeah.
Yay.
Go Rangers.
I like when we get all the podcasts together in one spot. So
Yeah,
that's
it's
my
fun.
final thought. This is always a lot of fun. Everyone, and we learned in Vegas, everyone works together very well and gets
Yeah.
along very well. So we have a very good. We have a. And again, hats off to producer Sam. He put together a
the
crew
best.
that gets
Someone-
together.
Someone is not missed tonight.
Schwim.
I miss Schwinn. I like Schwinn.
No, we missed Schwinn.
We gotta get Schwinn. We gotta get.
There's a
Schwinn on
chair over there for him and
There
everything.
There
There
is.
is, yeah.
I set it up.
It's kind of like the
specifically for
chair
Sam.
that they had, that stupid NFL chair.
Yep.
Yeah, no, we'll all definitely all get together and we'll do it in person.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah, Sam. Final thought? He just wants to go. What a
Bye,
great,
Sam.
what a great song, by the way.
Yeah. My final thought,
He needs a cookie.
if I want to get rid of somebody, I just buy their jersey.
Adios, Marina.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to buy a David Blitzer jersey. On that note, till next time, let's go Devils.